Forward. We are Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry with 24/7 support and experienced staff at over 250 local branches. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
2 chocolate chip muffins coming in. Thank you.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Hey, can someone get that?
Like at Claire's Cafe. To satisfy demand for takeout, she needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Allstate now has deeper savings, and deeper savings require deep thoughts and a deep voice, like mine. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise, and save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. As someone once said, saving today is money tomorrow. That's deep.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Making popcorn for movie night?
Whoa, who are you?
This is your wake-up call from TracFone Wireless. What if every time you tried a new streaming service, you had to buy a new TV?
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, some wireless companies do that when you switch. Make you buy a new phone.
Right.
But TracFone Wireless lets you keep your phone and your number and your network and gives you unlimited talk and text starting at $20 a month.
Seriously, who are you?
This is your wake-up call, people. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. Oh, you're burning it.
Oh, no.
See terms and conditions at TracFone.com.
The second half of the Sixers season is here, and Corona is back with cool custom Corona Sixers jackets to give away. Win one by entering the Are You a Baller contest on 97.5thefanatic.com. Show us that you're a baller by uploading a picture of you in your Sixers bests, and that's it. The winner will be chosen randomly. Don't have Sixers gear? No sweat. Just vote for your favorite picture, and you'll qualify to win too. Enjoy the Sixers games and live La Vida Mas Fina with an ice-cold Corona Light, Corona Extra, or Corona Premier. Corona is an official partner of the Philadelphia 76ers. Please enjoy responsibly.
That should do it with your new Anderson 400 series windows. So stylish and easy to install. I have these exact ones in my own home.
Honestly, John, we couldn't be happier.
They're perfect.
They last a long time. Don't think you'll be needing me again. So this is probably goodbye. Alex, Julie, we'll see ya.
I hate goodbyes.
Alex, John was our contractor.
Anderson 400 series are the windows contractors trust most. Learn more at andersonwindows.com. 2020 Anderson brand survey of U.S. contractors. Visit andersonwindows.com for warranty details.
What's for dinner, you ask? At Wawa, we've got the answer, no matter what you're craving. Because Wawa now has dinner. Every day starting at 4 p.m., you'll find crave-worthy dinner options that will make everyone happy. Like fettuccine Alfredo, kids' meals, delicious Angus burgers, French fries, and more. Choose in-store, curbside, or delivery. Wawa dinner. Sounds good.
Come in from the cold for something hot and comforting from Wawa. Savor the handcrafted salty sweetness of a toasted caramel crunch latte, topped with a caramel drizzle and crunchy caramelized sugar. Or cozy up to the warm, inviting vanilla sugar and spice aromas of our new cinnamon bun coffee, bursting with a delicious fresh-baked flavor. Treat yourself and try them both this winter to create your very own getaway to deliciousness. Gotta have a Wawa.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncy puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
Weekdays, get.
Plug in. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz? Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Go Cuz. How you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Ray rocked the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to all across the Delaware Valley as we get through the muddled All-Star break and we get to Thursday. It's so funny because I'm looking at Thursday almost like this milepost that I need to reach because I know that Thursday I get Sixers back, and then we get the conference tournaments really heat up. Like, they're going to really start tomorrow. Today's cool, but tomorrow gets better. And then they all start. And then next week is the tournament. So it's like this is the last couple days of bad sports, right? So it starts to get better as it comes up. And I started to think about this sports calendar because it means so much to me, and I really kind of overrate it, but it means so much to me. And I started to think about how it goes, like what we're looking at right now. Obviously, there's no combine this year because of COVID, but the next best thing will be the NFL draft, and March begets April, and April's a lot of draft talk. We went through the basketball and, of course, the hockey and how it arcs toward playoffs, right? And I started to think about fandom and how we pay attention and what we think about fans. And I want to bring in yesterday's conversation. Yesterday's conversation regarding the Eagles and what really constitutes good fandom. Is it being locked in? Is it, now I believe in loyalty, right? Like I believe in this sports like fandom loyalty. However, like we discussed yesterday, it doesn't mean I'll never criticize the team. Like we got this whole discussion yesterday with really how do we view the team? What are the team? How do you approach your own fandom? What constitutes being a good fan? It's funny. I was looking at Kevin Kincaid from Crossing Broad, and he had a great point when he brought up, if you think about trading Tyrese Maxey, you're now a hater, right? You're a hater because you want to trade Tyrese. Like, that's just ludicrous. I mean, Kevin's right. It was ludicrous. If you mention moving Tyrese, all of a sudden there's backlash from, I'll use Kevin's line, from the dude who's got the profile pic of Tyrese. I mean, when you look at how the Sixers are built, right? Just let's discuss it, because I know I was listening to John this morning and John Kincaid, and I agree with Bobby and Jamie, which is, whoever you draft late in the first round in the NBA doesn't mean anything. They're not ready to. First of all, there's no locks in the top 5 in the NBA draft, let alone the top 25. So if you're drafted anywhere between 25 and 30, it's crapshoot. There might be guys you can mine, but you can mine that guy at 28, or you can mine him in the second round. It doesn't matter. Is that guy going to contribute? Youth, it's like I look at Maxey. Maxey, to me, I love the kid, right? I do. I love the kid. But Tyrese Maxey, for this team, is not a fit. This team is ready to win. This team needs to win. Over the next 3 years, I feel a pressure, a fan pressure for them to win. Because if it doesn't happen in the next 3 years, it may be a decade before it happens. Or longer. Because it's certainly longer. We're going on 20 years, right? Almost 20 years since the Sixers won. So I'm starting to feel the pressure over the next 3-4 seasons that they got to win. And Tyrese Maxey, what's he give you? And I love the kid, but he's not going to help you now. And when the playoffs are in the throes of the conference finals and you got wars. Those wars are won by men. That's who wins. Men win in those conference finals. Seasoned players who are in their upper 20s and 30s. That's when you're ready to win. Tyrese Maxey represents a chip. Those draft picks that Johnny wanted to hold on to like grim death, they don't do anything for you other than you trade them for the piece. Now, when it comes to Lowry, the only thing I don't know, and I love Kyle Lowry, I love the concept, is, all right, I know what I'm trading. I'm trading any pick, Tyrese, and then I don't want to trade. Now, it's funny because I look at, certain guys, and I go, I don't know if I really want to trade them because, and who am I talking about, Andrew?
Matisse Thybulle.
Correct. When I look at defense and what he provides, his skill is so unique that I look at him and I go, I don't really want to trade him. I will in the right deal, but I don't want to move him. Tyrese is going to be a player, and I'm not going to get the value for Tyrese trading him now, but it doesn't matter because I need to win. So I need to turn Tyrese, those picks, and whether it's Danny Green or anybody else, for that missing piece. Who's the missing piece? The only thing I don't know about Lowry is he's 35. Can I upgrade? Can I get something better than Kyle Lowry? And I love Kyle Lowry. But that's my only dilemma. Not whether I'm going to move him, it's when I'm going to move him. Now, does that make me a bad fan? Right? Like, I like the kid a lot, and I think he's a player. But he doesn't fit where I'm at right now, and I can use him as a trade piece. Does that make me a bad fan? Good morning, Tunis.
No, it does not make you a bad fan. It makes you actually a smart basketball fan because you know that Tyrese Maxey's not going to win you anything this year. Plain and simple, you look at the Utah Jazz game, Tyrese Maxey finished with 0 minutes because that was the game where Doc Rivers wanted to coach it like a playoff game. And you know what? Tyrese Maxey was not going to make an impact for you. He just is not. Until he's got a legit three-point shot, until he knows how to play defense at the NBA level, until he knows how to actually drive and attack and score and not take dumb layups, which sometimes he does. He's a rookie. Until that happens, he's not going to make an impact for you in big games. And I don't even have to say playoffs. Just look at the last game they played against the Utah Jazz. He didn't play a minute. So if you could move Tyrese Maxey for a Kyle Lowry, you do it. Or anybody that's going to help you out, you do it. We get so emotionally attached to these players.
But where is it coming from?
I don't know.
And this is why I want to have an overall discussion as to what makes a good fan. What constitutes fandom? And there is this, Judas, we do it all the time. And I love the concept of fandom because as human beings, we want to belong to something, right? We want to belong to a group. We're pack animals, human beings. And you can look at your own life, right? So you're a Lithuanian, Tunis, and you have Lithuanian pride.
Yes.
And you go back to your clan. You're a part of that. You're part of the religion. You're a part of the ways, of the Lithuanian ways, right? Of the older people that came from the you identify with that.
I live it. I still do the damn polka dancing.
Right.
Why not?
Exactly. You identify. We all want to identify with something, right? So that's one. That's something, right? You are a baseball man, right? So you also identify with baseball people. I'm a big part of that. And you're a Philadelphia sports fan, 4 for 4.
Yes.
And that's part of who you are. That's your club. That's your being. And all of us within earshot, for the most part, that's who we are. We bring our own little subgroups that we're in to the main 4-for-4 fandom.
Right. We're all under the umbrella, the 4-for-4 umbrella.
And it's interesting because of how we approach it. And I find it fascinating because you have some fans that want to be super fans, right? That want to stand out or want a higher pecking order in the group.
Yeah, remember a few weeks ago we had a caller who said, I'm a big Eagles fan. That's why I think they're going 10-6 next year. And you go, I don't care how big of a fan you are. You're delusional if you think they're going to go 10-6 next year. And I think you're actually a bad fan if you just go, well, because I'm a fan, they're going 10-6.
I remember that
call. Am I
call.
not a fan because I think they're going 5-12?
Right. It's amazing. I remember that call, and it fits so well in to this discussion and part of the discussion that we had yesterday, which is, why do you believe that that's what makes you a good fan? See, here's the problem, is that if you're an athlete, right, you play for the Eagles. Let's take Miles Sanders. So Miles Sanders, what does he really know about being an Eagles fan?
Nothing.
Right?
Yeah, nothing.
He plays for the Eagles,
yeah.
And he's got pride in his team, right?
Sure, he loves the city and all that kind of stuff.
But, if he was traded and tomorrow
to the Chargers, he loves the Chargers.
Right.
In LA.
You love your team, right? Like you love who you're playing with. We see the athletes come and go. And they don't. It's funny. We love them and we have relationships with them, one-way relationships, but we have these relationships with our athletes. We want to love them. It's in our nature to want to love our players and, keep them around, right? You like guys like Jason Kelce. What's not to like about Jason Kelce, Brandon Graham? Like, I look at Brandon Graham and I go, that dude's aces, man.
Thank you, 97.5.
Thank you, Brandon. I love the fact that he was an Eagle and is an Eagle. I do. It's comforting to know that Brandon Graham is still on the team. It's just another reason to like them, right? Another reason to get next to him. Not that I need it, because when Brandon Graham leaves, I'm still going to be an Eagles fan.
Yes. You'll root for the next edge rusher.
Right? And the athletes, all they hear is, well, you're criticizing me. You're a hater. And in reality, that's so not true. But I think today's fan takes their cue from the athlete.
Interesting.
Which is...
Why? Because they're vocal on social media?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is either you have our back or you don't. Now, I can have your back and still tell you sucked yesterday when you played the game. Like, I can still love you and root for you, but criticize you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the biggest one was a few years ago, Simmons in the playoffs against the Brooklyn Nets when he finished with like 4 points, and we were, Sixers fans were booing inside the stadium. And he said, oh, well, then stay on that side.
You know what? It's exactly right. Now, you can't take the cue from the athlete. The athlete is defensive, right? Because know the psyche of the athlete. The psyche of the athlete is, look at Ben Simmons. He's been told he's a prodigy his whole life.
Right.
Right? Like, he doesn't know anything other than adoration. Right? I adore you. Adoration. So then he comes here, and same thing. It's adoration up until the point where people start to go, I'm expecting more out of you. You're supposed to be a prodigy. Right? And we talked about this whole concept of the Benanon. Like, I create the Benanon because I love Simmons, right? But did you hear me say you're a bad fan because you wanted to trade him for James Harden?
No.
Did you hear me say that you're a bad fan because we can laugh and joke around, right? And I can tell you or anybody else who rips Ben constantly that oh, dude, give me some time.
Right.
But I know, and I even said this numerous times, that I won't even, one of the reasons I started depending on was, I'm not going to, you want to criticize him, go ahead. I'm not going to say anything. But that's my man, so I'm not. I believe in him. Right? But that was, to me, was fair because you guys can get frustrated, and I understand why you're frustrated.
Right.
I just have a different viewpoint with him. Now, what part of fandom is that?
Right. No, it's just that's a normal sports, I guess, debate in terms of fandom, right? Like, you can have sports debates in fandom. You don't have to agree on everything in fandom.
Right.
But there are areas where you are I would say, bad fan. If you go, I love the Eagles, so they're going 10-6 next year. Tyrese Maxey. Here's another thing that I don't like. He's our guy. We drafted him, so that's why I love him. There's a lot of Phillies people like that. They love the prospects, right? Oh, you can't get rid of him. Even though they might be trading one of the top players at a specific position. Oh, but he's our guy.
Right.
Like, case in point, last year, I got crushed because I said Zach Wheeler is more of an ace than Aaron Nola. People didn't like it because Aaron Nola is our guy. He's from the farm system. He's come up. There's very few Phillies pitchers who have come up from the farm system in the history of the franchise. Well, it's not my fault that I still think Zach Wheeler's got the better arm.
No. I mean, obviously, listen. But that also is that an in-fan fight, like debate? Do they not know?
No, I think people are attached to like guys like Rhys Hoskins, guys like Scott Kingery because they're our guys.
So do they?
Tyrese Maxey.
Let me ask you a question. Does the average Phillies fan know that they have produced so little starting pitching?
They should. Just because it's historically bad, the average Phillies fan should know how historically bad it is. Sometimes I have to remind myself and go through the top 10 most wins and the first 7 pitched in, previously 1980. I mean, sometimes I have to remind myself that, but people should know that.
That brings me to the point of what constitutes being a good fan. And this the idea of knowledge, which means you have put time in. One of my beefs is watching games. Can you be a good fan if you don't watch real full games?
Yeah, you're just a box score person. I'm not talking
about highlights. I'm talking about watching the game. Can you be?
I don't know. I mean, how many times have you heard in your career, you hear a guy go, oh, man, I hate Carson Wentz, blah, blah, blah. And you go, well, I mean, did you see the throw he made yesterday? And then he goes, well, I didn't watch the game. I had work. I get it. People have work. It comes up. But you can't say.
You can't glean an opinion if you didn't see the game.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the.
But you've heard that.
Listen, there's two. You could split the fan base up a million different ways by a million different things. But you could split it up in half and say, there is a casual fan. The casual fans exist.
Yes.
Because they have a rich and full life.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
You and I are happen to be more of the diehard type.
We constitute ourselves as losers sometimes.
Right, exactly. Because it dominates our world. But I do think that today's fan takes its cue wrongly from the athlete. And I want some dialogue on that specifically. And then your own fandom. And what you believe. Again, this is just what you and I believe, right? I want to hear what other people believe constitutes a good fan. Like, give me the checklist of 3 things. All right? I want 3 things from you guys that constitutes, in your mind, a good fan. We'll dive deeply into all of it. Cuz ready with the Jonas. We're just getting started. Let's talk about Parks. Yes. The 4 for 4. Speaking of hometown fandom, it doesn't get better than Parks Casino and Sportsbook, Street Road and in Ben Salem. Yeah, man. Even though there's no hockey, no hoops right now. There will be hoops on Thursday, and there's plenty of hockey tonight. So you check that out, and it's the perfect place for your hometown squad. It's the place to bet them. So I look at Flyers and Sabres. Flyers will be a big favorite tonight. Yeah, they're over 230. So you might want to take – and remember the weekend where Flyers go into Buffalo and they win back-to-back 3-0 games? I think that nothing's changed. I think the Flyers get well tonight, and you can probably feel safe and not lay 225 and just lay -1 goal. And you can do that with the Parks Casino Sportsbook app. Check it out. Go to parkscasino.com/PA. Download the sportsbook to you right there. Use the promo code Fanatic. You'll get a risk-free bet up to $500. You got to be in Pennsylvania. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Flyers back on the ice. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Ford. America, it's Ford Truck Month. Get a great deal on Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, and the all-new 2021 Ford F-150. Shop online today at buyfordnow.com or visit your local Ford store. After losing to the Capitals and 2 of 3 to the Penguins, Flyers back in action tonight when they host the Buffalo Sabres. The Flyers have shut out the Sabres in their last 3 games. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock, and you can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Before the game, make sure you tune in at 6 for Fanatic Flyers Weekly with Jason Martinez. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys agreed to a 4-year deal worth $160 million. It is $125 million guaranteed, so Prescott will remain the starting quarterback of the Cowboys for at least the next 4 years. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Here's James Van Riemsdyk. He scores! Van Riemsdyk goes upstairs in the corner.
Flyers, Sabres, tonight at 7 on your home for Flyers hockey. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Flyers hockey is brought to you by Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Get a quote at geico.com.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out, because when you find the perfect home, you don't want to lose it to anybody else. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers and their agents greater confidence in you. We've already helped over 1 million clients just like you reach their home financing goals this year alone. So remember this, what can help you buy the home you really want? Rocket can. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET. That's rocketmortgage.com or call 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
This Fanatic Golf Report is brought to you by the Parks Casino Sportsbook app from the #1 casino in PA. The PGA Tour is in full swing as the Players Championship returns to Pete Dye's TPC Sawgrass. I've never seen a field with so many contenders. And if you can pick the winner in the winning score, you'll win a dozen Callaway balls and a $100 gift card for the Parks Grill. Just go to 97.5thefanatic.com, click on the contest icon and enter. Johnson, McElroy, Koepka, Morikawa, DeChambeau, and Reed, plus a bunch of young guns. Entries close at noon on Thursday. Good luck. For the Parks Casino Sportsbook app, I'm Mike Rose.
Golf season is in full swing, and the Parks Casino Sportsbook app has you covered. Betting on golf is fun. Bet on outright winners. Bet on match winners. Bet on individual golfers' daily performance. Live hole-by-hole betting. The Parks Sportsbook app has a great offer to bet on golf for new customers. Download the app and make your first bet on golf risk-free up to $500. Click parkscasino.com/PA and promo code GREEN. Your risk-free bet refunded in site credit. Website has all terms and conditions. Must be 21 in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Switch to T-Mobile for Business and get up to 90 days of service free via virtual rebate on your business plan. You get a great deal, the largest 5G network, and first-class benefits like Microsoft 365 on us. It's better for business and only with T-Mobile for Business. Limited time offer. Stop in store for details. Plus taxes and fees for some plans. Virtual Express MasterCard within 8 weeks of receipt of valid submission. Complete port within 60 days. See T-Mobile.com for 5G devices, coverage, and plan details.
Hi, it's Mike Miss for Farron Electric.
Under normal circumstances, there are a lot of electrical problems we're willing to overlook. But these days are anything but normal, which makes minor things like ungrounded outlets, a breaker that keeps tripping, or not having enough outlets in every room a little more noticeable and a lot more irritating. For any electrical problem or project in your home, just call my electrician, Dan Namaro, the owner of Farron Electric, or just visit FarronElectric.com. That's FARRYN Electric.com.
Here's the good news. Even with high unemployment, there's still a need for hundreds of thousands of cybersecurity professionals in the U.S. right now. And My Computer Career is training people to help meet the demand. No IT experience? No problem. Take the free career evaluation today at mycomputercareer.edu. Start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. Grants covering up to 53% of the cost are available to those who qualify. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
The second half of the Sixers season is here, and Corona is back with cool custom Corona Sixers jackets to give away. Win one by entering the Are You a Baller contest on 97.5thefanatic.com. Show us that you're a baller by uploading a picture of you in your Sixers bests, and that's it. The winner will be chosen randomly. Don't have Sixers gear? No sweat. Just vote for your favorite picture, and you'll qualify to win too. Enjoy the Sixers games and live La Vida Mas Fina with an ice-cold Corona Light, Corona Extra, or Corona Premier. Corona is an official partner of the Philadelphia 76ers. Please enjoy responsibly.
At CDW, we get that a cyborg assistant won't make your employees more productive from home.
Please, call me Brian. I can vacuum your dog.
That's great. But at CDW, we can design a productivity solution with Lenovo devices that offer fast, reliable connectivity to help your people manage their workloads the right way.
Can I have a human hug?
No. For technology that moves you forward, trust Lenovo and IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Learn more at cdw.com/Lenovo client.
Bodega, Alpha and Omega. Siamese sailors sell celery sandwiches. Sawing-a-bada, serving platter.
Hey, Jamie?
Yes?
Did you want to try reading that line on the script there?
Oh, yeah, let's see. You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just not warmed up yet. Shouldn't be long. Detector test.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive today.
The marmot mangled my mushy pork pancake.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. Conceived by visionaries, we set the standard of building excellence. We build safer and stronger. We dig deeper, push harder, climb higher, building stronger together. We are GBCA, the General Building Contractors Association. Visit gbca.com to learn more.
Let's talk about your lawn. Yes, the lawn. It's so funny. I swear to you, when we moved to Jersey, I was like, man, I really think I need to pour cement. I could make a big basketball court, do the whole thing. Yeah, that did not go over well, and I lost the battle. But here's the thing. As much as I detest grass and lawn work, it is beautiful. And I found that I don't need to do anything. I don't. Because I went with Natural Lawn of America. They saved me. Yeah, they know what to do. I don't know what to do with lawns. I don't even want to go get near it. But the beauty of Natural Lawn of America is they make it look beautiful. And they use the best lawn care products, the most organic, exclusive-based lawn care products that make your lawn different, right? Because, listen, lawns aren't cookie cutter. And everybody's treatment will be different and custom. And that's the beauty of Natural Lawn of America. They use, they have a reduced chemical pesticide by 85%. They make it safer for the whole family, right? I got the dogs out there. I got to make sure that the lawn's taken care of, right? And without the pesticides like that. So I get the results I want, peace of mind. Take advantage of their limited time offer. Schedule Natural Lawn's full-service program and get free seeding every year. That's free seeding every year. They're brilliant, man. 800-FREE-SEED. Call 800-FREESEED. Choose my lawn care company, Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com.
He's a bum.
Spider Rico. I love that drop. So, I want to dive into this whole concept of what makes a fan, because we're going to do a little project on fandom. You know, I've always thought that you should have a fan card. Like, we all aim to be, like, if we're in this, we take it seriously, right? So, there should be in existence a 4-for-4 fan card. And I mean 5-for-5 with the Union. When I created 4-for-4, the Union wasn't in existence. So when I mean the 4-for-4, I mean all of sports Delaware Valley. There should be a fan card. And that you can only get the fan card by taking a knowledge test. Right? Like a basic knowledge test that you should, like a driver's license.
Okay.
You should have a fan card license. Now, that fan card, I think, should get you benefits. Seriously, if I want to go get tickets to a game or concessions or whatever it is, now that we're back, right? You know, at the pro shops.
Hey, you want a little 10% off?
Yeah, the fan card should have
$1 off a beer?
Benefits to the fan license. But the fan card has to not just be for, you know, Sixers or Flyers or Eagles or Phillies, you know, or Union. It should be Philadelphia based. And then, like, if I was a smart company, like, I don't know, Hers Potato Chips, then I get in on the fan card. I go, if you're a 4-for-4 fan card member, we'll give you 10% off too. Or whatever, whatever. However it is. And if you're a sporting goods store in town, you would do the same thing, right? Because it's your customer base. You would promote 4-for-4, the whole thing. But to achieve the fan card license, I'm not saying it needs to be some crazy test where you got to know, we do our Cuzzo trivia games.
Right.
Sometimes the questions are a little much, little intense, I should say. But you know how we do it, where the first 5 questions are pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the fan license should be. Where you know the basics.
Right.
And that you don't need to be, 50 years old and dove in your whole life. That you can turn 18 or you can turn 13, right? Whatever it is, wherever the age is. And you're a big fan and you know certain things. There's a little bit of history because any good fan should know a modicum of your team's history.
You should know who Reggie White is.
Right.
You should know who Wilt Chamberlain is. Not his numbers.
Right.
But you should know who Wilt Chamberlain is.
You should know the Sixers won in 83 the last time.
Right.
You should know the Phillies last won in 08. Right?
Yeah. I was not born before 1980, and I knew previous to 2008,
right,
1980 was the last time they won.
You should know that there was a building in Philadelphia called Veterans Stadium. You don't need to know details of the Veterans Stadium.
Right.
By the way, there's a story in the Inquirer about a guy, a Vietnam vet, who said he lived at the vet. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's true or not.
Like he snuck in or somebody?
He wrote a book about it. No, he lived there.
Like
he lived out one of the concessions.
Like it was known that he was living there?
The dead concession stands. Bob Means Job used to work there. And so did Vinny. And they say they're dubious.
Okay.
I spent my whole childhood there too. I don't, But who knows? That there was this dude that was living at the vet. Big place.
That is...
Can you imagine? That's a great...
A lot of bathrooms. So you asked the last segment, what could make up the 3 things to being a good fan. So we got a couple of tweets so far. The first one from Big Deal Black. He goes, good fans must watch the games, must have knowledge, and must put in the time. Those are 3. Okay. And then the Dalai Lama sends his 3.
I love the Dalai Lama.
He goes, being a good fan. 1, knowing the college/previous team they played for and prior year's major stats for their position. I don't need stats, but okay, if the Eagles draft Jamar Chase, you should know that he played for LSU. I don't need you to tell me where did Jordan Mailata, what rugby team did Mailata play for. But like the top players, you should probably know what college they played at. If they're a rookie.
If they're on your team? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the Eagles, okay, so you're...
I'm not saying, hey, Micah Parsons, what college did he play for before he got drafted?
Okay.
But if he was drafted by the Eagles, you should know. Yes. 2, watching 100% of every game you can feasibly watch, not changing the channel on blowouts. Listen, you want to catch up on a show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If they're down 40, the Sixers.
Yeah, I'm not saying, listen, it's not for everybody. Like, you know, like you could be intense and do the whole watch every second. Now, if I'm at the game, I don't like leaving.
I hate leaving.
My
wife is a leaver. I hate it.
I don't like leaving. I can't. It's like I can't do it. I got to, like, I'll never, we were at the Flyers game, and my wife says, it was like 5 minutes to go. And the Flyers were winning, and it was like 4-1. And Tam's like, "You ready?" I'm like, and I gave her a look. She's like, "All right." You know, like she knows, like she was like, "All right, you know, we'll stay." But the kids, you know, I told the kids, like, listen, you got to stay.
I mean, listen, I get the whole beating traffic, but come on now. Like, you're here.
Exactly. Like, that's just a part of it. Like, who cares? Right? Like, the traffic piece I never got.
Yeah, some of my favorite times was my dad and I sitting in traffic, leaving the Phillies games, and then listening to, like, the post-game show. Right, and reliving it, what you just watched.
You know what I never understood? Is that those people that left a close game, like, why would you spend all day, especially Eagles, right? You spend all day, you're tailgating there, and you're leaving before the game's over.
Yeah, I hate that.
What sense does that make?
So
but what sense does it make?
I don't know. Now, a couple of years ago, I was at a game, Phillies Cubs, and they were losing, and my wife was like, "Come on, let's go." And blah blah blah. I'm like, "No, you never know what might happen."
Right.
And sure enough, oh my God, it was the Bryce Harper grand slam. And I turned to her when the home run happened. I was like, "I'm glad we didn't leave." She wanted to leave.
See that?
And I would have missed the only good moment of the 2018 season.
You were proven correct.
2019 season.
You were proven correct. Did she take the lesson after that? Did you tell her?
Yeah. I say you never know what might happen. See?
That's brilliant. I like that. All right, let's get some dialogue on here. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975 is how you reach us.
My wife's going to be brought up again in about 30 minutes during Morning Thoughts.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I need to ask people something.
Really?
Yeah.
What about where do I fit in here? What do you think
you're with me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, I look forward to it. Let's get it started with Nicky. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nicky!
Shoot his Ant.
What's up, buddy?
How you guys doing?
Good, brother.
Andrew, definitely watch Peaky Blinders. That's more your speed. I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but that's definitely, all you need, though, is a couple cubes of ice and a half a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, see, that's me. All right.
Yeah, because they're drinking that like it's water coming out of, anywhere. And they're drinking it like it's nothing. They don't drink water. They just drink whiskey.
Nice.
And it's like you want to smoke a cigar and drink whiskey when you're watching that show. Right, Ant?
Yes.
You saw enough of it. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. I got to get back to it.
No, that's good. Look, it's Nakamura, and people are tired of me saying it. You say it's Nakamura.
I'm not even going to bring it up.
It's solid.
After I played the song yesterday, I got killed. So,
yeah, well, you got to understand what the song is about.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, so 4 for 4 fan. There should be like a Family Feud version of 4 for 4 and a Jeopardy Tournament of Champions 4-for-4, or say Dante's Rings of Hell. Like there's different levels, and we can't exclude people if their ringdom is higher versus lower. It's just we have to be open arms. So I think this is one rule. One rule is if there's a player that if he gets traded today, any of the 4 teams, we include the union also, but say the 5-for-5. If there's one player that gets traded today and you go, I'm not going to follow my team anymore because they got rid of Joe Schmo, then you're not a good fan. Like you just like I love Joel and I love what Ben's doing right now. And let me tell you.
Well, where does that, this is interesting because where does it come in with protest?
No, listen,
like if they trade, and they make a trade, right? And you hate the trade, and they traded a player that you like when the Sixers traded Barkley,
right? What's
the recourse?
Well, you can't be. Look, you definitely complain. You just can't be a Suns fan. You can't turn to something. You should what the conversation yesterday about Jeffrey Lurie should concern everybody. Now, he might be right, and most of us kind of agreed before he even said this that, hey, if you're really going to be this bad and you don't have good talent next year, you're still going to be drafting in the top 5, and you can get another quarterback next year. So this year, let's see what Hurts has. So we kind of all agreed with that in the last 2 or 3 weeks. But when Jeffrey comes out, where it's leaked that Jeffrey says you're not touching a quarterback this year, it's Jalen's job, win or lose.
Right.
That should concern people because it's a mythology. It's a process. It's not, just because we agree doesn't mean that I agree with everything you do and I'm going to parallel everything you do. No. Just because we both agree that it's 10:42 a.m. right now doesn't mean that politically, socially, economically, we all agree on everything else. No, we agree on this point, but that doesn't mean we're going to agree on everything else. So that is concerning to me, the Jeffrey thing.
Yeah, I'm Nikki, great call, man. I agree. I think, that gets back to, what kind of fan you are. Like you want the people in the sport, right, to be making the decision. The experts that you want, your GMs and your scouts, the guys that really are in the know that's their job. They get paid to grind 14 hours a day, that they have success in the past at picking players. That's the point. Right?
Yeah. You want the guys that are exactly, because I watched last season Rager v. Justin Jefferson. The scouts wanted Jefferson. Who knows who wanted Rager? Was it Lurie or was it Howie? We don't know exactly. But the scouts wanted Jefferson. And look who had the better season. The scouts did not want Jalen Hurts. They wanted like a handful of other players, I'm sure, that actually had pretty decent seasons for their respective teams.
So get it back to the trade thing. So we took it from an opposite point, right? But what if you are a huge Tyrese Maxey fan? All right, you love Maxey.
Okay.
And they trade him. What's your response?
If I'm somebody who loves Tyrese Maxey, I don't know. I say it's hard because
they're so good.
I think you're crazy if you boycott the team because they traded Tyrese
exactly
Maxey.
Because you know they're really good. But
I get the firing off the tweet. Oh man, they're going to regret this one day.
You got to at least allow. I'm trying to make it as widespread as possible, right? To be as lenient as possible to allow people to be under the umbrella.
Okay, so you can pop off.
Recourse?
You can pop off the "they're going to regret this one day" tweet, but they have to also look at it like, okay, so Kyle Lowry obviously helps my team now. Does Kyle Lowry help me out 3 years from now? Probably not. It'll be 38. And could Tyrese Maxey help me out 3 years from now? Probably, because he'd be 24.
But you're trying to win now.
But I'm trying to win now. Yeah. And if they win a championship this season, I'm parading on Broad Street, socially distanced. Whereas I'm not going to be parading for whatever team Tyrese Maxey is playing for 3 years from now.
Yeah, exactly. And therein lies, what our relationship is with the athlete. Because that's a big part of the fandom.
It is, because Tyrese Maxey, lovable dude.
Exactly.
The smile, Right, always smiling. He's not even playing,
right?
And he's still got the bright smile. You could see it behind the mask.
He's fantastic.
Celebrating every time his teammates play well. No, it's great.
Yeah.
Now, I saw that you put out a tweet. I retweeted it from the station's account about the 3 characteristics. And the 2 words that are coming up a lot are loyalty and being passionate. The thing is, what is loyalty? Is loyalty, hey, I will never root for another team? Well, yeah. But is loyalty, how dare you disrespect Jalen Hurts?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Right. Is that are you being a sycophant, or are you being, a fan?
Yeah.
Right? Like there's being a sycophant and being that guy going, oh, whatever they say, whatever you say.
Right. That's bad loyalty. That's loyalty to a fault.
Well, it's blind loyalty. Right. That's almost cultish.
Now, a lot of people are saying being realistic, which, yes, that's a
or
key
being
one.
A sheep. Bah. Bah. Give me the sheep. I don't know, I just want to hear the drop.
Here you go. Jamie, you got done 48 minutes ago.
That is such a great sheep. That sound is awesome, man. What do you say, Jamie's a shepherd? Brian, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Brian.
Yo!
What's going on, Brian?
Right, I take you off speaker. Sorry, guys.
That's all right, buddy.
Man, do you remember Twilight doubleheaders?
Yes, 5:35.
Okay. Funny story, but never leave early. Me and my brother used to take a SEPTA bus to Bridge and Pratt, down the L, over the Orange Line, the whole shebang.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Right. I'm 8, my brother's 10. My dad drops us off. He's a police officer.
Oh, I love it.
Right?
Yeah. True Philadelphian right there.
No, but we're playing the Metropolitans, right? And rain delay, and we are ingrained that we never leave early. My dad was sitting down at Bridge and Pratt probably for like 4 hours waiting for us to get in at like 2:30 in the morning.
Didn't he know? Well, he didn't know the game, right? He knew the game.
Well, this is like 1980. I'm 52 years old, so
right.
I mean, it was a while ago.
I'm saying, I'm sure he could, but he could have listened to the game and went, well, the game's still going on, so I guess the kids are still there. But
right. But he had a different conversation when we got to the car.
What did he say? You got to say, listen, he can't come down on you.
No, I said we did what you told us to do. Right?
That's right, Brian.
No, right.
That's right. You were a good fan. You stayed there throughout the whole time at the vet.
Exactly.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, so you were talking about
Dude,
never leave early.
You just gave me a great flashback. The 5:35 Twilight doubleheader.
Oh, I mean, wasn't that great? I mean, they don't do that now. They clear you out and they got 2 tickets or 2 tickets or whatever.
The day-night doubleheader. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you brought me a smile, Brian.
I take it, man.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate it, brother. That's a great memory, man. The Twilight doubleheader. So much better. First of all, I hate the 7-inning doubleheader. Go.
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
It's just not baseball. But the day-night doubleheader, I remember it started was it the Coors Field? I think it was Coors Field because they had sold out, like the Rockies. And Coors Field was new, and it was like a whole big thing. And they didn't do Twilight doubleheaders. They did the day-night deal.
Okay.
And they started that where you can get 2 different crowds, which was a shame, right?
Yeah, because you could have stayed for 2 ball games.
Right. Like that was always like I got a double header, man. See, all stuff like that, baseball shot itself. All right. Got a couple of lines. You want to grab them? Let's discuss this notion of fandom and some of the rules and give us your 3 rules of fandom. Because this is going to come into play. We're going to do something here. All right. The number, by the way, 610-632-0975. It's tax time, that time of the year again. And if you are self-employed and have several unfiled returns or maybe some tax debt or need somebody local that can work with local tax issues, then please just know one thing. You don't have to deal with the IRS alone. Instead, call the pros, Strategic Tax Resolution. They succeed for their clients who, like you, may have delinquent returns. Like there was a guy, Curtis, who came into the office, right? And Curtis is a small business owner, and he didn't pay estimated tax payments. Next thing you know, he gets a bill, $44,000. But after he hired Strategic Tax Resolution, Greg and his squad were able to settle Curtis's IRS tax bill for just $1,620. And this is just one of many, many, many successful outcomes thanks to the team at Strategic Tax Resolution. So you don't have to go at it alone. All right? You don't have to. Call for a free consultation with a licensed tax expert. Don't wait any longer. Get Greg and the team at Strategic Tax Resolution on your side. Call 484-915-3100. That's 484-915-3100. Or you can search Strategic Tax Resolution.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Flyers back tonight. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Cinch Propane. Cinch Propane Grill Tank Home Delivery brings propane right to your doorstep. Just visit cinch.com, pick a delivery date that's convenient for you, and they will handle the rest. Flyers host the Buffalo Sabres tonight. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock, and you can listen live right here on The Fanatic. The Flyers have shut out Buffalo in their last 3 matchups before the game. Make sure you tune in at 6 for Fanatic Flyers Weekly with Jason Martinez. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott have agreed to a 4-year, $160 million deal, 125 of which will be guaranteed. So that means Prescott, for at least the next 4 seasons, will remain the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. This update is also brought to you by Ford America. It's Ford Truck Month. Get a great deal on Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, and the all-new 2021 Ford F-150. Shop online today at buyfordnow.com or visit your local Ford store. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's John Kincaid from my friends at Window Nation. That recent blast of winter, well, it's not being well received. Not in your cold, drafty house. This is the time that you need to be taking advantage of the virtual home show extravaganza that's going on right now with Window Nation. You get 2 free windows with every 2 that you buy, and there's absolutely no limit. Plus, you're making no down payment. There's no payments, and there's no interest for 24 months. So imagine warmth, security, cuddliness in your home during 2021, and you're not paying for it till 2023. Over 1 million windows installed with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and over 10,000 online positive reviews. If that's not enough for you, just think about your wife and kids feeling a little more comfy and cozy in your own home and not paying for it for 2 years. So beat the spring rush. Call today, 866-90-NATION, or visit windownation.com. That's 866-90-NATION, or do your window shopping online at windownation.com. Tell them Kincaid sent you.
The best in internet and entertainment is here, and it's all powered by Xfinity for one unbelievable value. Introducing breakthrough Wi-Fi speed, now faster than a gig. That's right, not just internet speed, Wi-Fi speed. And that's enough to handle every device in the house and then some. And with Xfinity X1, you get access to live TV and top streaming apps with our award-winning voice remote. Faster internet, better entertainment. It's really that simple. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade your whole home experience today with Xfinity.
Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for $54.99 a month. And get a speed upgrade included, all for 12 months. Or until March 15th, ask how to get even more with a free upgrade to gig speed for a year. Go online, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay in 3/21/21. Restrictions apply. New choice double play 200 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees including BTV fee extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Gig offer limited to standard plus more with 2-year agreement and compatible X-Fi gateway.
The action never stops at BetMGM. Hoops and hockey are hot, and baseball is right around the corner. So it couldn't be a better time to take a shot at an easy 100 from the king of sportsbooks. This is Derek Gunn. Sign up today using code DGUN100 and win $100 $100 in free bets when you place a $1 money line wager on the Flyers, and they win. No matter what your favorite sport is, it's always showtime at BetMGM. Get in on the fun with innovative parlay selection builders, daily promotions, boosted odds specials, and much more. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use the code DGUN100 to win $100 in free bets when you wager $1 on the Flyers. Paid in free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years or older, Pennsylvania only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER in partnership with Hollywood Casino Morgantown.
Receive a $5 rebate by trading up a non-contact thermometer toward an Exergen temporal scanner purchased at any retailer. Fever is a leading symptom of COVID, and using an accurate thermometer has never been more critical. In published studies, no-touch thermometers miss more fevers than they detect. While the new COVID vaccines are becoming more widely available, it is important to make sure you are protected. Monitor for fever with an accurate thermometer backed by more than 80 published peer-reviewed clinical studies. Details at Exergen.com, where accuracy matters.
Bodega, 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 alpha and omega. Siamese sailors sell celery sandwiches. Sawing about a serving platter.
Hey, Jamie?
Yes?
Did you want to try reading that line on the script there?
Oh, yeah, let's see. You could say big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just not warmed up yet. Shouldn't be long. Detector test.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive today.
The marmot mangled my mushy pork pancake.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Mom, I'm hungry. Popcorn?
We should live stream this.
Already am. With this new plan from Walmart Family Mobile, I get 40 gigabytes of high-speed data for under $40 a month. It's a limited time deal. Ooh, watch out, loose ball.
Whoa.
That's double the data with no contract or surprise fees. Yay, buzzer beater. All powered by T-Mobile's nationwide network. Makes me feel like I'm a step ahead.
Available at Walmart. Double data ends July 31st, 2021. Hotspot does not double. See terms at myfamilymobile.com. Walmart Family Mobile.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers built for business and powered by Intel Core processors. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more. All with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. Again, that's 877-ASK-DELL.
At CDW, we get that a cyborg assistant won't make your employees more productive from home.
Please, call me Brian. I can vacuum your dog.
That's great. But at CDW, we can design a productivity solution with Lenovo devices that offer fast, reliable connectivity to help your people manage their workloads the right way.
Can I have a human hug?
No. For technology that moves you forward, trust Lenovo and IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Learn more at cdw.com/Lenovo Client.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
In the truck game, greatness is defined by a relentless commitment to the customer, forged over decades and built by a team resolute in helping you achieve your greatness. Experience the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 and Ford Super Duty for a performance like no other. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 44 straight years. And right now, don't miss out on all the great offers on the entire lineup of Ford trucks. Go to buyfordnow.com, then get to your local Ford store. Best-selling claim based on 1977 to 2020 calendar year total savings.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncing puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
Oh, man.
Plug in. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right, 11 a.m. Across the Delaware Valley. Get you some morning thoughts coming up in about 10 minutes. So we'll get into that. Always looking for. I'm curious about the Tunis. Are you going to rip Christie?
I'm not going to rip.
Did you say that you're gonna?
I offended her.
Trash your wife.
I offended her last night. Like legitimately offended her.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You actually offended.
But I think I offended a lot of people if I said it publicly.
Really?
Yeah. And I still don't get it. But
really,
we'll talk about it.
You offended her?
Yeah. Like she was offended.
Oh, there's
yesterday.
nothing. The worst thing is that that's not good.
Yeah.
What in the world? Let me tell you something. For those people at home that don't know you, they listen to you.
Yes.
What you sound like is who you are. You're like the least offensive person. You're a great person to be around.
I try to be.
But I'm trying to think what you could have offended her. What could you offend Christy about? All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Dude, we have to have an intervention with one of our listeners.
What do you mean?
Tasty Cake Dom. I love Tasty Cake Dom.
Well,
but
yeah,
this Aaron Nola love,
yeah,
is a little bit crazy.
Wait, is he bringing up the Zach Wheeler comment?
Yes. So he said, well, first I need to get Andrew some cake to pay off the Ben bet.
We can make another bet. We'll do double or nothing.
So he said, he goes, but Andrew said that Zach Wheeler is better than Aaron Nola.
Said that since he got signed in 2020.
And he goes, geez, Ant. And I love Tasty Cake Dom, man. He's a great fan. He goes, geez, Ant. Aaron Nola's going to win 18 games. I went, 18 games? For the next 2 years? 18 games?
Well, maybe the bats are driving in 6 a game.
18. First of all, you know how hard it is to win 18 games? Right? Let alone 18 games for a team that's going to win 85?
Right. Exactly.
I'm hoping, right? Like 85? He's going to win 18 games. And you're right.
I'll take 18 quality starts first.
Yeah.
Get me to the pen.
Right. And you're right. Zach Wheeler's the real ace on this team.
When you look at stuff.
Not Nola.
And I like Nola. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
He's a good pitcher. And I've been saying from the very beginning, since he came up, he's going to one day be a very good number 2. Or if he ends up taking a seat in the 3 spot, he'll be like the best number 3 in a rotation in the league. I don't see him. When I look at Aaron Nola, I don't see ace. Now, I don't see Zach Wheeler as ace.
Yeah.
But of this staff?
Like, he's not an ace of diamonds.
No.
Right? But, Zach Wheeler could be like a ace of clubs. Right?
They're basically a 1A, 1B.
High king,
Yes.
But I agree with you. I look at, first of all, Aaron Nola, how many times is he going to fail in a big game?
That's the big thing. It's not just September.
Like, he's got to prove it, man. Like, I'm done with it. Listen, I thought Tasty Cake's nickname of Dr. Freeze was good. I know you didn't care for it, but I liked it. However, you got to be a lot better in big moments to have a nickname.
A man's got to start locating that curveball.
Especially Freeze.
Last 2 years, that curveball has been hanging up.
Yeah. He's been coming up weak in big games.
I mean, any start against the Braves, if you bet against your squad, bet Atlanta. I don't do that.
No, that should be a rule.
It should be a rule.
All right, so let me ask you this, because I did say last year, hey, when the Phillies bullpen comes in, you should take the live line and make some money off your team.
Yeah, it's true. Well, at that point, it's a guarantee. At that point, the product that they were putting out there.
I mean, when you see Cole Irvin, like, I'll never forget saying this on the air, going, hey, man, Cole Irvin's pitching. You guys should bet the live line. Like, look at the live line.
Yes.
And when they go to the pen, chances are Cole's coming in the game.
Cole Irvin ran to the mound from the bullpen faster than his fastball got to the plate.
Oh, dude, I mean, You want to talk about slop? Oh. Timmy Glenside, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Timmy.
Cuz, what's up, man? It's been a while.
How you been, man?
Dude, I've been listening, man. Listening to nonsense and good things, a little bit of both.
It's good to hear from you, all right? Family-wise, everything good?
Everything good, man. I appreciate it. How about you? How the boys?
Good, brother. Thank you. Good.
That's what's up, man. But I was listening yesterday, and I heard, that tweet that came through. And honestly, I don't even think it's sports related. In the society we live in right now, you can't disagree with anyone.
Yeah.
Because if you don't like something that everybody else likes, or vice versa, then you're the bad guy because everything's a problem nowadays. We all have to be kumbaya, and that's just not realistic in life or sports in general.
Right. And by the way, it's not fun.
No, it has to be in opposition. You know what I mean? Whether it's sports or whatever. And also, I think when you look at today's fan base, right, it's kind of different than us. Like, I'm 40. I think you got 10 years on me. But, it's like when we was coming up, it was less things to do. Like, if you think about it right now, everything you need, except for something to eat, is in your hands.
Yeah.
And that too, because the phone does everything. Right?
Yeah.
Just think about it. When you missed something back in the day, if you didn't have cable, you had to wait. You had the news, and you had the newspaper.
That's right.
Now during the games, your phone is in your hand. You getting alerts from other games. And have you ever tried to watch a game with a fantasy person?
Forget about it. Yeah, forget about it.
Because they're rooting for stats.
Yeah,
you just can't enjoy the game. So I just think it's so many different types of fans now. You got people that like to watch the whole game like us.
Yeah,
you got people that can get up. You can go to the store and watch the game with your phone. Everything that's happening, it's a chirp on your phone. Like, you don't have to wait for anything. It's like a microwave society. And I just think the attention span, is gone because you don't need to watch. You don't have to listen. You could just pull everything up on your phone. And it's great, don't get me wrong, but I think it takes away from people paying attention to what the game is actually about, being a real, in depth about things.
Yeah, I know. You're right about it. Think about forget about fantasy, right? I think back to like an Eagles Sunday, and like the phone is constantly going off. Yeah. And if you're gonna text with people during a game, you're gonna miss stuff because you're constantly texting people, right?
Yeah, eyes are down, exactly. It's kind of hard, and for a football purist, it's kind of hard. You try to talk to a young person, 19, 20 years old, about the game. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, you have no idea. But that's just their perception because you were born into it. You were born into this.
Yeah, I don't even begrudge any of that. My only beef is, because I get it. Listen, I'm addicted to the phone too. I really am. Like, the whole thing.
We all are.
But you know what? My only beef is what you said earlier, which is if you don't agree with people, you're the bad guy, or like you're a hater, and it's like that's unbelievable. I don't understand.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay. Like I can respect you. Like I know I got a little bit of time, but that word loyalty that you were talking about earlier, like I think people take it wrong. Like loyalty is what it is, right? Like I can be loyal to you, but I don't have to agree with what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I love the Eagles, but I hated how they handled last year.
Yeah.
And how this whole situation. But I'm still loyal. Yeah, I'm upset, but I've earned that as a fan.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Timmy, what a great call, brother. Really. Thank you. Always great to hear from you, man. Be safe, babe. I bet. That to me is what it's about, right? Like we could sit here and there's fun in debating.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right? Like it's like takes the cake down. Like he goes overboard with this Aaron Nola. Is the man, right? That he's going to be this incredible. Ace.
For real, he could be 7th in the division.
Yeah.
Right. Scherzer, Strasburg when healthy.
Yeah.
DeGrom.
Mm-hmm.
I won't go Syndergaard just because you can't depend on him because the guy's been banged up a lot.
Yeah, but who's got better stuff?
Syndergaard.
Right.
I can make the case for Carrasco.
Oh, yeah.
Who's now with the Mets.
Yeah.
And then Sixto.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Sixto's way better than Freeze.
So, Nola.
Yeah.
And that's if you go Nola greater than Wheeler.
Right, which we disagree with. But my point is that we disagree with him, but like that's the fun of it.
Yes.
Like, and by the way, if Nola wins 18 games,
I'll be jumping up and down.
But how about the party that Taste Cake Dom will have? How about that phone call?
And I'll come to the party and I'll bring extra beer or whatever.
No, but and he's going to call up and go, "Hey guys," and we're going to know that here you go, brother. Give it to you. Got the floor, man.
Hey, Aunt.
Right.
That's how the call starts. Hey, Aunt.
That's a great invitation. But that's the point of it. Like, so if yesterday with Jalen, it's like, hey, if he comes out next year and wins, 8 games and looks like, wow, then you get to call up and then you get to go, yo, dude, how about that?
Yep.
And I go, you're right on, man. All right, time for some morning thoughts.
Wake up, Philadelphia!
No! God, please, no! No!
Time now for morning thoughts.
Hey, lady! Shut up! Will you just shut your trap? Shut up!
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God. Yo, cuz, what were you thinking about this morning?
My reaction was the same as this, which is, go away. I'm sleeping. Except I was yelling at my phone. I don't want to wake up. This damn thing. I don't.
You seem better today. Me looking at like yesterday when you walked in, I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
You look great, man.
Yeah.
But today, I think you look better today.
It's getting to the point where I'm like, oh my God, what the hell's wrong with me? It's bad. Anyway, I woke up and I thought, I really miss the Sixers. Like I miss the Sixers.
Yeah.
Why am I waking up thinking about a basketball team? That's not normal.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Yes, it is.
All right. There's mine. I just want to hear what you got to say.
All right. So last
night. Lay it out on me.
So this morning, the reason why it's a thought is because, I was thinking about how much I miss Phillies baseball. And it's not just because I love Phillies baseball. It's because the Phillies play every night.
Right. There was no sports last night. It's terrible.
And another reason why it's morning thoughts is because my wife reminded me that there's still more. So last night, she gets home from work. And listen, she's doing God's work with the nursing. She's still taking care of the COVID patients and all that stuff. And she comes home. She goes, I looked at the schedule. I know the Sixers and Flyers are off tonight.
She did?
Yep. And I go,
she actually looked at the schedule.
And I go, oh God. I was like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want to do? And because she never does it. She usually asks, hey, is somebody playing tonight? No, she knew that they were off yesterday.
Oh my God.
So she goes.
Oh, poor Chugs had to watch a movie.
Worse. She goes, does the showering. I finish up dinner. We sit down at the table in front of the TV. I'm like, all right, so what is it that you want? Well, we didn't watch the Meghan Markle interview. And Prince Harry. Or former Prince, whatever, I go, okay. So she goes, it's on CBS. And I'm trying to find it. Our smart TV does not allow the CBS app, which is, I don't know why.
Okay.
So I'm like, and you know me, I know nothing about technology except for like this radio board. So I'm like, all right, it's got to be on YouTube. No, it's not on YouTube. So I check YouTube, and sure enough, there it is. And I go, look, here it is. It's on YouTube. She goes, how long is it? It's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Andrew, the interview was 2 hours long.
It was I didn't even know it was 2 hours long.
So as soon as she said 2 hours, I said out loud, oh my God, who honestly gives an F?
Yeah.
Like that's what I said.
Yeah, well.
And she goes, huh?
That's the right reaction.
And I go, who effing cares about those people? And to the point where you would watch a 2-hour interview. That offended her.
It offended her?
because she is not alone here. People are obsessed with the royal family, and I, quite frankly, don't get it.
Nah.
I don't want to watch a 2-hour sit-down with, like, the President of the United States.
I mean, I'll watch Prince Fielder, Tayshaun Prince.
Yes.
Who's the other one? The other Prince. Prince of Makimura.
Yeah, there's a lot of princes. I don't care about... Now, it's a sin what happened to them, right? They were basically kicked. I know they left.
Come to America, Prince.
There's all kinds of... Prince Ali Alibaba from Aladdin, you name it. There's all kinds of stuff that happened, and it's a shame, and, you know, it's awful.
Carry on, Prince.
Yeah. But, so, she wants to watch all 2 hours of it.
Oh, my God.
And there was no flyers.
Why did she want you to watch that?
Because I had no reason to.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then she drops the...
Oh, my God.
I watch guys dribble a basketball almost every night. You can watch this with me. And I go...
Oh, she's not
so then
wrong.
I start feeling bad, right?
Right. She's got a point, but 2 hours? That's cruel,
We
man.
started it at... Like, because she wanted to finish dinner so that she could watch it, right? She didn't want to have to be eating... So we started watching it at like 9 o'clock. And she's got work today, so she has to... So we watched the first hour.
What was it on?
We ended up getting CBS. We found out some way to watch it. So we watched an hour of it. I'm not watching. I'm on my phone. And then, like, there's moments where she's going, and I go, what do you expect? Like, one of them was apparently they were, you know, racist toward Meghan Markle. And I go, what do you expect? They're the royal family. They look down at everyone.
Exactly. Everybody else is a serf.
Yes. They think they are the cream of the crop. They look down at everybody. What are you shocked about?
Listen, I'm with you, man.
And then she's texting her friends, and they're going off. They all love it. 20 million people watch that thing live.
20 million?
Live.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm aggressively uninterested.
Super Bowl gets 100 million, so football still trumps everything else. But 20 million is still very high. I think there was an award show last Sunday on CBS.
20 million is a big number.
9 million the award show got. This got 20 million, and it's airing in other countries yesterday and today.
Yeah, but how many are? It's all predominantly women.
I don't know because people there might be people that are
obsessed. There might be guys like you, like they get roped into it.
Like
she told you we wanted to watch. You want to watch, and then she told you shut up and dribble.
Yeah, pretty much. I said basketball is more of a better drama because it's every single day there's something new. But no, she was like stunned with my lack of interest. I was so checked out.
She can't actually think that you would like that.
She thinks it's like big and like it's history and like it is history, but
it's not history.
You know,
cares about?
I
Seriously.
don't care about the royal family.
Exactly.
Zero S's.
No, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm shocked that she would actually think you would care about.
I don't know if she thought I would.
Team Andrew here.
I don't think it's that she thought I cared.
Listen, she wanted to watch you with you. She wants you in the room. But 2 hours is cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, but a basketball game that she does not care about, she doesn't care, is 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, but would you force your wife to watch a game?
No.
I mean, unless you fight over the TV.
No, I don't force her to watch.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
But it's because she worked yesterday, so we didn't see each other all day because she works crazy 13-hour shifts.
Okay, but if you're in the... Listen, you could be in the room together. She could watch it, and you could be...
Well, I was on my phone.
On your phone.
Yeah. But I offended her, and I'm sure offended a lot of people. Like, my reaction to it's 2 hours long was, who honestly gives a bleep?
Because you could not... I mean, that's you can't pay me to watch. Right? Like, you got to come up with a big number.
And I think her reasoning was because she's interested, and I was so glad to it.
Here's the thing. Two people, it goes back to what we talked about with Jalen Hurts and agreeing. We don't need to like everything that we both like.
Right, but was I the person that went too far?
Why? Because you mocked?
I did mock.
The Royals?
Yeah, I continue to mock, too.
So what?
There's a lot.
Bleep the Royals.
Damn right.
Who wants to watch that nonsense?
Kansas City Royals. I'd rather watch the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, any day of the week. That's hard. No, dude, listen, I'm with you. There's certain things that women can't expect you to like. Like, they can expect you to watch with them and do the
husbandly duties.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't expect them for you to like it.
So the reason why it was also a morning thought was because when she said goodbye, because she leaves it.
She got mad at you? She gave you the cold shoulder?
No, she goes, don't forget, we still have another hour of it tonight.
Ah!
Because we only watched an hour.
Come on, dude. No way.
I said Flyers tonight.
Oh, my God.
But I feel bad. Like, normally, she's great about it. She's great. If there's a Sixers, Flyers, Phillies.
Another hour? She was going to make you watch it again?
Yeah, I'll give her props. Because every time there's a game on, she lets me have the TV. She watches like her Netflix on the laptop. She's great, right?
Yeah.
But because of how I reacted yesterday.
I don't mind watching TV on a laptop or an iPad
but
or a tablet.
I'm a big sports TV guy, right?
I
almost feel like I need to
I'll watch a game on my phone. I don't know, man.
I feel like I need to give her the TV tonight for the second hour, and I'll go Flyers laptop.
Well, you got it, but you can't be in the room.
No.
You got to be out. No. You can't take you get another hour of that nonsense?
Another hour.
Or 20 million.
And counting.
20 million people.
Live, but counting. Because it showed in other countries yesterday.
That's just... you were talking about aggressively uninterested. Wow. All right, let's talk about your pets. You heard? That's the Goots barking. Yeah. I tell you about shopping local all the time, right? We do our YOs, which are shout-outs to all local businesses. Well, yo to Pets Plus Natural. That's right. Locally owned and operated. But here's the deal. Their number one priority is the health of your dog and cat. Yes, they know how you feel about pets. They know how much you love them, all right? And that's why I love them. Because I do. I love my dogs, Goots and Prima. Check them out at petsplusnatural.com. Enroll in their free rewards program. It's called Paw Points. Yes, Paw Points. It allows you to earn points on every purchase. Then you can spend those points like cash, meaning free dog and cat food. The knowledgeable and friendly team members are always standing by at all Pets Plus Natural locations to answer any questions you might have about your pet's food, treats, health needs. Just remember, right? Leashed pets, they're always welcome at Pets Plus Natural. In fact, they love meeting your dogs. In fact, they have rescues that you can adopt. That's petsplusnatural.com. And tell them Goots and Prima sent you.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Back on the ice, I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by NJ Diet. NJ Diet contractually guarantees you lose 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. Now offering live online video consultations. Call 855-5NJ-DIET or visit njdiet.com. Flyers back on the ice tonight when they host the Buffalo Sabres. Flyers have shut out Buffalo in their last 3 matchups. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock, and you can listen live right here on The Fanatic before the game. Make sure you tune in at 6 for Fanatic Flyers Weekly with Jason Martinez. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott agreed to a 4-year, $160 million deal yesterday, 125 of which will be guaranteed. So Prescott, for at least the next 4 seasons, will be the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Make sure you tune in today at noon when Isaiah Joe joins the Cubs. This update is also brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance, where you only pay for what you need. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance. Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Customize and save with Liberty Mutual Insurance. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. The Fanatic's Bracket Challenge is back. A perfect bracket could win you
$1 million.
Starting Monday, go to 97.5thefanatic.com and fill out your bracket. Someone is guaranteed to win $1,000, but a perfect bracket will win you $1 million.
97.5 The Fanatic's $1 Million Bracket Challenge is brought to you by the Parks Casino Sportsbook app, the official sportsbook partner of the Real Philly Fan. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-333-1750. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-333-1750. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-333-1750. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-333-1750. 800-333-1750.
Hey, it's John Kincaid from my friends at Window Nation. That recent blast of winter, well, it's not being well received. Not in your cold, drafty house. This is the time that you need to be taking advantage of the virtual home show extravaganza that's going on right now with Window Nation. You get 2 free windows with every 2 that you buy, and there's absolutely no limit. Plus, you're making no down payment. There's no payments, and there's no interest for 24 months. So imagine warmth, security, cuddliness in your home during 2021, and you're not paying for it till 2023. Over 1 million windows installed with an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating and over 10,000 online positive reviews. If that's not enough for you, just think about your wife and kids feeling a little more comfy and cozy in your own home and not paying for it for 2 years. So beat the spring rush. Call today, 866-90-NATION, or visit windownation.com. That's 866-90-NATION, or do your window shopping online at windownation.com. Tell them Kincaid sent you.
Hey, it's Anthony Gargano. Did you ever hear a commercial on the radio and wonder what would it be like if it were my business? What would that sound like on the air? Well, look, 97.5 The Fanatic is offering area business owners the chance to experience how their company would be portrayed in a radio commercial. Produced for you by our experienced creative team. This is amazing, and you're going to love it. All you have to do is go to 975thefanatic.com, click on the free radio commercial banner, and tell us about your company. We'll take the info, we'll tell your story. Let 97.5 The Fanatic demonstrate the fun, flexibility, and the power of radio advertising. Get started right now at 975thefanatic.com.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire.
You took an antacid, and now your frequent heartburn's back. Stop heartburn before it begins with Prilosec OTC. Its unique delayed-release formula blocks heartburn at the source for 24 hours, so you can extinguish heartburn before it starts. Make the switch to Prilosec OTC today and live heartburn-free. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day. 24 hours. 0 heartburn. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Progressive presents an interview with your upstairs neighbor.
Hey, it's Rick from upstairs. Yeah, I take it seriously. When I play R&B at 1 in the morning, that's me saying, hey, I'm here for you. And I enjoy repetitive bass lines. I only use expired batteries in my smoke detectors. Nice, right? Yeah, upstairs neighbors help people forget their troubles. Give them something else to focus on. Ooh, want to see how high I can jump?
Progressive can't save you from your upstairs neighbor.
No, wait, let me try again.
But we can save you money when you bundle renters and auto insurance with us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Of course, we have everything you need for that big brake job. Right now, you can save 15% when you buy any Duralast brake pads and any 2 Duralast rotors. It's a great way to save while you take on the full job. Oh, and one tip. Go for a nice, easy drive after you finish the job. It'll help break in your new brakes. For more tips, visit AutoZone.com/DIY. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Popcorn?
We should live stream this.
Already am. With this new plan from Walmart Family Mobile, I get 40 gigabytes of high-speed data for under $40 a month. It's a limited time deal. Ooh, watch out, loose ball.
Whoa.
That's double the data with no contract or surprise fees. Yay, buzzer beater! All powered by T-Mobile's nationwide network. Makes me feel like I'm a step ahead. Available at Walmart. Double data ends July 31st, 2021. Hotspot does not double. See terms at myfamilymobile.com. Walmart Family Mobile.
Place your legal sports bets at BetRivers.com. Your new home for sports betting. Millions of betting options a year on the sports you love. We offer live in-game betting on major sporting events worldwide. Tons of bets available during games, from money lines, prop bets, and many more. And when you win, we offer fast and reliable withdrawals. Sign up now, and we'll match your first deposit up to $250. More bets, better odds, more action. Place your sports bets at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21 or over to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello? We just made your listening experience easier. 97.5 The Fanatic is now on radio.com. Radio.com. Check it out now. More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
You know who else? If there's one other person at the station who watched the Royals, who would it be? Take a guess.
Do I see him every weekend?
Yes.
Dylan McKinnon.
Incorrect.
The bro.
Correctamundo. The bro.
That doesn't show.
The bro said he got roped into watching the Royals as well.
But did the bro enjoy it?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. He said that, I guess the first hour is just Meghan Markle, and then Wentz comes in the second hour.
Wentz. I saw a lot of great memes about it, though. It was Prince Harry saying, like, and then they drafted Jalen Hurts, and it was like Oprah's face, like, shocked. There was a lot of quality Twitter content, Philadelphia related.
That's fantastic.
But
that's
and then there was
you know what's funny? I saw a thing for it. I don't know. Maybe what was it? You know, it was one of those commercial for something.
Yeah.
I forget what it was.
Coming this Sunday.
Yeah, because you know what? We had this CBS Sunday morning show on, which I like that show. And there was a promo for it. And all I kept thinking about is, you know, Carson's a hate to face for me now. Because I looked at him, I thought of Wentz.
Wow, really?
And I went, you know what? He's kind of a hate to face.
So is Prince Harry hate to face?
Oh, yeah.
Former
I don't care about
Prince Harry?
Dude. Yeah, real quick, and I want to get back to the phone lines as we discuss the fandom situation. But you got to back me up here.
Okay.
You brought up last night. We were watching. I'm thinking, what did I watch last night? Because I was out of it. And it just dawned on me. So, like, I just haven't been feeling well, right? So I'm recovering, I guess, from that shot. Who knows, right? But anyway, I was laying down on the couch. And I go to Massimo. I go, Mas, Daddy, come sit. You watch a movie? You know, because he's like my cuddler, right?
Yes.
He's like my little cub, right? So he comes on, he plops on me, and we always watch our movies. Usually watch baseball movies. And I go, yeah, and then I fall asleep, right? So he goes, Daddy, I'm going to watch this movie, this dog movie. I go, all right. Because we'll get Goots over. The Goots comes on the couch and lays there and watches it. Right? And, well, these dog movies.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Which one?
A Dog's Way Home. You know, it's about this dog that was a pit bull, and they're the evil dude that's trying to take the dog catcher, that's trying to take the dog, and they adopt the dog, and the dog is taken away, and the next thing you know, the dog finds his journey. It's like it's all the way in the mountains of Colorado, and somehow there's coyotes, and
at one scene it probably rained and the dog was scared.
Oh,
and
the dog,
yeah,
and the dog's hurts the leg, and it's gimping with 3 legs. Oh.
You'd rather watch a mob movie where a whole family gets whacked than a poor dog.
Without a doubt. And all I kept thinking of, and by the end of it, right, and I'm like, and all I want to do is like kind of close my eyes, but I can't stop. I'm watching this movie with him, and I'm bawling, right? Like I'm bawling. You know, the dog comes home, and there's the kid who adopted the dog, and the mother.
Dog came home.
Right, no, I know it's a happy ending. Dog gimping, right? And there's the whole thing in the town, and the dog catcher's back, and whatever. There's like veterans involved, and you know, the dog comforts the veterans. And all I'm thinking about is they make these dog movies. Oh my God, they torture you.
Yeah, I remember.
They make you cry. I'm bawling, dude. They did the same thing with the dog that died. It's like it's the life of dogs. I don't know. The dog comes back to life with the owner, and the people get, oh my God, the dog comes back 6 different times with the same owner.
So the worst advice I ever got in my entire life was from a family friend, and I won't say her name, but when my childhood dog was put down when 15 years old, right? So this she should have been dead when she was 10.
Yeah.
But she kept on fighting, right?
Yeah.
I got an idea for you. I heard of this nice dog movie that just came out called Marley and Me. And what happens at the end of Marley and Me?
Oh, no.
They got to do the same thing we did to the poor dog.
Oh, my God.
Dude, when a week after my dog was put down, a week, still fresh, not years.
No, that's cruel, man.
And years later, you'd still be bawling your eyes out watching that. If you watched that movie last night, you would have bawled your eyes out.
I'd rather you punch me in the face.
But a week?
Yeah, no.
Or within the week?
I'd rather get tortured by
she didn't know. I don't think she
Chiro
knew.
and Gamora.
I don't think she knew the ending. She just knew that it was like a dog movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched that movie like 3 or 4 days after my dog got put down.
Yeah.
The worst I've ever cried watching a movie.
I mean, dude, these dog movies, man, they torture you. And the monster's looking, and you're right, Daddy. I go, yeah, Daddy. Yeah.
Just tired.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Something in my eye.
You like the movie, Daddy? Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah. Oh, my God.
You'd rather cry watching Field of Dreams?
Yes.
See, those are nice tears.
Yes. Let's go to Frankie. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Frankie.
Guys, you should have followed that with this episode of Gamora, kind of even you out.
Exactly. I mean, I'd rather be tortured by Chiro than watch another of these dog movies where I'm bawling my eyes out.
Now, is Mossy or Ann, are they emotional like you?
No, Mossy's, he's not. Anthony is. My oldest is, but my little one's not. So I'm like bawling my eyes out. He's fine.
He's consoling you.
Yeah.
How you making out, my man? How you feeling with the cleanse?
Right now, yes, I'm still doing it. Yeah. Yeah.
Andrew, how are you, Andrew?
Oh, wonderful, Uncle
Look
Frank.
at Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank cares about us.
Good content, my man. So, before I get into my Andrew, I'm totally with your morning thoughts. Like, my wife wouldn't even waste her breath asking me to watch Atskada. So, I understand your outburst, and I'm behind you, all right?
Thanks, Uncle Frank.
I got that corn. Christy throws you out. I got a cot in there. Just
nice.
don't touch my clear, because that's where it's hidden.
Don't worry about it. I'll bring my own. How's that sound?
Nice. Just hide it. So, here's where I'm at. guys. Now, fandom, all right? Not necessarily in order. You should be from the Delaware Valley and a fourth horseman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to be passionate.
Yes.
Do not overreact, but I know that's a reach with many a fandom. But
yeah, I mean, the idea of fan fanatic, I mean, yeah, I don't care about overreacting.
But most importantly, when I say overreacting to these meaning, most importantly, you can be fanatical, but you need a good dose of realism.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That levels your playing field. And since I'm
But there should be, how about this, Frank? At certain points of your life, you should be allowed for certain things. Like a younger fan, you should look at him and allow him to be more, pie in the sky and less stone realistic, right?
I agree with that. I think just
and the older fan needs to have less caustic because he's been through it. He's probably caustic, and he's got to be a little bit more, optimistic.
We've been through the trenches. And Andrew, for his age, although he's 27 72, he doesn't overreact. Can I address, speaking of fandom, this Westchester Hoss who follows Kyrie everywhere? I got to know. I need to know where he lives because, I got to send an associate over. I don't need no, jive-ass, cockeyed pig flying through Westchester. Feel me, Andrew? You feel what I'm saying?
Give it to him. Give him the Hossa. He's asking for the Hossa. That's right. Uncle Frank, you're the man, buddy. Thank you. We had a caller yesterday, in case people didn't hear it, who was a Brooklyn Nets fan. That he was the number one Kyrie fan.
Yeah, wherever Kyrie goes, he goes.
Yeah. How about that?
You know what a Hossa is, Frank?
That's for Uncle Frank.
A tweet in response to what are the three characteristics? This is from Joel F. Laura. 1, understanding at a fundamental level, we have no control. Okay. Number 2, it is them and they, not us.
I agree.
I'm not a wee man.
Who's a wee guy?
He watched the Royal Family?
Yes.
Number 3.
My main man, the bro's a wee guy. I used to tease him about that all the time.
Number 3, love unconditionally despite these truths.
Oh, that's awesome. Who wrote that again?
Joel F. Laura.
Joel F., man. Nice job. That's great.
That's a great response.
That is a great response. Well thought out.
Love unconditionally despite these truths.
I like that a lot. That's deep. Yeah. I'll give somebody else that's deep. EJ, West Philly. EJ's deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Philadelphia sports fans of all ages, you're now in tune to the stereo sense around sounds of the West Philly old head OG Bizzle, the official, like some Turn Up Tuesday, but when Tunis let his wife take his TV, he lose me. Toilet paper tissue. Yeah. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening, brother?
Oh, man, enjoying another beautiful day in the urban oasis that we call Kensington, North Philly, Huntington Park / the Badlands. And Tunis, man, being that I'm an intellectual adventurous and a sarcastic asshole and a sports fanatic, your little thought of the day has left me so much material to delve and pontificate upon, but I'm going to leave it short and simple. First of all, I haven't seen a Royal since Bo Jackson retired. The only Royals I know play in Kansas City, bro. So that's number one for me. That's the number one thing. Number 2, of course, Carson Wentz is going to have something to say when him and the Prince been separated at birth. Don't they look like Illuminati clones?
And it's funny because when I saw the promo, I went, and I thought of Wentz, and I went, oh.
They look just alike. They separated at birth, bro. If that Prince was to walk through the Redding Terminal to get a roast beef sandwich, he would get clowned by 80 Eagles fans who would swear he was Wentz. Come on, bro.
Well,
they look almost just alike.
The best is with the memes that were out about her.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
social media, internet is undefeated. Facebook has no chill. And if you do anything, even one minute suspect, you're going to get slandered and shattered all over social media, bro. But real quick, I wanted to talk about the fandom and baseball.
Yeah.
Because I got my 1980 throwback burgundy Phillies hat on.
Oh,
and I wanted
that's awesome.
I wanted to say.
That's awesome, EJ.
Yes, sir, I'm awesome sauce. I'm the Mitchell and Ness poster boy. Come on, man. I'm Mitchell and Ness to death. I started Mitchell and Ness. AI got his Mitchell and Ness from me. That's real talk.
That's
That's
awesome.
Ghetto fantasy. When he first seen me at the 97 Greek picnic, I had the Dr. J throwback on. That's 1976.
My favorite.
We owe you one, John.
Yeah, that's my
OG, where you
favorite.
get that from? I put them on the throwbacks. I put the whole West Philly on the throwbacks because at that time, the throwback place was located in the neighborhood on 13th and Walnut. People were too scared to go down there for fear of somebody assuming they was this. Yo, people are just crazy with that type of stuff, and it's leading me into my fandom thing. Okay. I will buy for $1 the story that so many Dallas Cowboy and Pittsburgh fans in the tri-state area and all over the country tell me. The Eagles game was blacked out. I had nothing to watch. I fell in love with the Cowboys. I got you. My point with them is keep that same energy when it's Steve Berline and Quincy Carter. Please keep that same energy.
And it was funny because after Dak and the contract, they were all out yesterday. All out.
But y'all was the same people who was saying he ain't deserve Patrick Mahomes' money. Y'all was the same people that thought Andy.
Yeah, but
Dalton
now they got Dak back, and they're like, wow, look at this.
And I got a couple more fan bases. Duke, the Yankees, and the Lakers. I noticed that it was a magical assumption of Laker fans once Magic Johnson came into position, and none of these Laker fans was talking that heavy when it was Cedric Ceballos and Nick Van Exel and AC Green, the last of the American versions. I noticed that these national teams with these national fan bases always seem to have a winning tradition. So for me, you guys are a bunch of losers who never had nothing in life, and because your fathers and your brothers chumped you, you decided to go against the grain and pick a team that everybody hates.
I tell you, you're right on, man. Thank you, EJ. You're right on. It's true. It is true. And they were all out. Dak, they signed Dak, and that's it.
They're America's team again.
They're all back because Dak is back. They got a real quarterback now, right? Their offense, they're going to be all rejuvenated. Let's see if they could stop anybody.
I have my concerns.
Right? Because when Dak was healthy,
they still went 1-4.
Did they stop anybody?
No. But still a lot of offseason left, which is what freaks me out.
I know.
And a draft, which is what freaks me out.
How do you view this coming season when it comes to the Cowboys?
I hope they lose.
Now, knowing that they're the best team in the division, and they will probably win the division.
Oh, yeah.
Although I'll be rooting for Washington. Knowing that the Cowboys probably will win the division, what kind of spot is that going to put us in?
Oh, it's going to make it 1,000 times worse because I'm already dealing with the demise of the Eagles.
Right.
And now I'm going to be having to watch the Dallas Cowboys shoot up the ranks.
And for years, we had them on the pay me no mind list. Because they were so bad, they weren't even fun to rip.
Right, exactly. Now, I thought you were there, brought it up a few weeks ago. One of my morning thoughts was, oh, God, they're going to be good this year. And my two-step plan, if I was actually the general manager of the Cowboys, would be sign Dak Prescott. Now you attack the defense. They got step one done.
Yeah.
It's not a master plan, but Jerry Jones is an idiot. But they got step one done yesterday.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah. The problem is that the Eagles aren't going to be good. And
it just makes it worse.
There's nothing worse. Because it'll bring back like childhood scars.
Yes.
Eagles, not
for
good.
You, not so much for me.
You don't remember the Jimmy Johnson. No. Eagles, not good. And Cowboys.
I won't say
Super
dominant,
Bowl.
but.
Well, I mean, that's. Yeah, you've never experienced that, have you?
No.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You've never experienced.
That's why,
Eagles down.
I'm the generation that goes
Cowboys good.
Yeah, I'm the generation of why are they America's team? They've never won anything in my lifetime.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing.
And there's others behind me, younger, that feel the same, you know.
You're right. I think back at it, there really was no time when...
Which is why, growing up, the Giants were the squad I hated the most. Yeah. 2 Super Bowls.
All right. We'll discuss. 610-632-0975. I'm jonesing for some hoop conversation, too. And Isaiah Joe from he's been playing on the G League. They had a big win last night.
Yes, they did.
So we'll talk to Isaiah Joe. And we got all your calls. I'm loving the fandom. Jarrett, call back, Jarrett. I was saving you. He wanted to talk about you and your wife. Calls back. We'll get you on. 610-632-0975 is how you check in. Cuz Radio with the Tunis. 97.5 The Fanatic. Let me tell you about Parks Casino and Sportsbook. Home of Cuz's Corner. We're there every Thursday at the Fabulous Sportsbook. Well, you can bring that sportsbook home to you, and now's the perfect time to do it because you have all the conference tournaments going on. You got, in fact, we got to dive into that a little bit later on today, Tunis, all the college tournaments. And then, look, next week it starts, man. I can't believe it. It's here. The madness. Well, it's the way to bet all of your local games and the tourney. ParksCasino.com/PA. Download it. You can bring home that sportsbook to you. If you use that promo code Fanatic, you'll get a risk-free bet up to $500. The website's got all the details. You got to be 21. You got to be in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Back on the ice. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance, where you only pay for what you need. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance. Liberty Mutual, customize your insurance so you only pay for what you need. Customize and save with Liberty Mutual Insurance. Flyers hosting the Buffalo Sabres tonight. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock. And you can listen live right here on The Fanatic. The Flyers have shut out Buffalo in their last 3 matchups. Before the game, make sure you tune in at 6 o'clock for Fanatic Flyers Weekly with Jason Martinez. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys agreed to a 4-year, $160 million deal yesterday, 125 of which will be guaranteed. So, at least for the next 4 seasons, Dak Prescott will remain the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Sixers talk coming up next when Isaiah Joe joins the Cuz. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When I was born, I got lucky, a gift if you will. My early life was really hard for many reasons, but at the time, it really didn't seem all that hard. I had a close relationship with my brothers and sister and loads of friends. Those days of desperation and poverty led me to my job today, representing the people, not the powerful. But my job is really not a job because I never considered it work. In many ways, it's more like a public service. Now, as I age, I get to look back at all the cases and all the people and all the trials. And the best part is when I get to see you all out and about. When I pray before I sleep, I thank God for the gift I received at birth, the genuine love I have for people, all people. Maybe that's why my work never seemed like work to me. When I was born, I got lucky. I got to meet all of you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Dial pound law on your cell.
Offices, Philadelphia.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having really fast Wi-Fi matters a lot. That's why Xfinity is breaking the gig barrier and introducing Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig. That's a big deal. It's a big deal for streaming big games, having big meetings, and making big plans. It's a big deal for families with 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids, especially if there's 1 kid who has enough devices for 10 kids. It's a big deal for gamers who are streaming while someone else is posting about their virtual spin class. And yet, it's also a big deal for a quiet Friday night in. So get in on Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig. That's more than enough speed to power every device in the house. Can your internet do that? Introducing gig speeds over Wi-Fi. It's the fastest Wi-Fi you can get, and it's only from Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store to learn more. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
Dear smart shoppers, ready, set, go. Get a great deal on a new Toyota. Get a complimentary first month's lease payment on a new 2021 Corolla Hybrid, or Corolla Hatchback with $139 a month due for 35 months thereafter with $29.99 due at signing, plus taxes and fees. Save now, Toyota.
Security deposit waived on approved credit from Toyota Financial Services for Tier 1 Plus or Tier 3 customers only. Complimentary first month's payment up to $300. Customer responsible for any amount of first month's payment in excess of $300. Call 1-800-79-TOYOTA for details about costs and terms. Varies by region. See dealer for details. Offers end 3/31/21.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Popcorn?
We should live stream this.
Already am. With this new plan from Walmart Family Mobile, I get 40 gigabytes of high-speed data for under $40 a month. It's a limited time deal. Ooh, watch out, loose ball.
Whoa.
That's double the data with no contract or surprise fees. Yay, buzzer beater! All powered by T-Mobile's nationwide network. Makes me feel like I'm a step ahead. Available at Walmart. Double data ends July 31st, 2021. Hotspot does not double. See terms at myfamilymobile.com. Walmart Family Mobile.
Would you like to have your lights turn on or off when you enter or leave a room? How about have them come on when you pull into the driveway? Or be able to turn them on after you've left for extra security? Hi, Dan Namaro, owner of Farron Electric. You can do all of that and more with Caseta by Lutron, including controlling every light in your house from your phone or tablet. For a free consultation, call Farron Electric or visit us today at farronelectric.com. That's FARRYN electric.com.
Allstate now has deeper savings, and deeper savings require deep thoughts and a deep voice, like mine. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise, and save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. As someone once said, saving today is money tomorrow. That's deep.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, my name's James, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the first bite, you get a little kick of spice, and then that cilantro and lime sauce that kind of balances things out. Just delicious.
Hey, I'm Amber. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is how well all of the ingredients complement each other. It's so good. I like bob my head side to side, dancing while I eat.
Chick-fil-A's Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich. Available for a limited time only. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Bodega, 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 Alpha and Omega. Siamese sailors sell celery sandwiches. Sawing-a-bada, serving platter.
Hey, Jamie?
Yes?
Did you want to try reading that line on the script there?
Oh, yeah, let's see. You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just not warmed up yet. Shouldn't be long. Detector test.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive today.
The marmot mangled my mushy pork pancake.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
Hey, it's Mike Miss here. You know, Philly sports is big business, and we've got you covered every weekday with the Fanatic's Business of Sports Reports, powered by Pico for Business. For information on how your company can save with Pico's incentives, just go to pico.com/more savings.
Citadel Credit Union has a checking account that's built for you. For a limited time, get $300 when you open a new checking account at citadelbanking.com/radio. Citadel Credit Union, building strength together. Federally insured by NCUA.
Let's talk about spring training, because you know what? It's not just for baseball players. That's right. You can get into game shape before the warmer weather. Like a nice day today. It's going to get cold, but then the warm weather will come back, and it only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40-plus pounds with NJ Diet. NJ Diet's contractually guaranteed program starts with bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, saliva, and blood work. Then NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep it off for the rest of your life. Not sure if you can do it alone? Listen, you're fully monitored by their certified staff, and you'll also get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet is all natural. There are no shots. There are no hormones, no surgery. You can lose 20 to 40-plus pounds in only 40 days, contractually guaranteed with NJ Diet. Located close by in Cherry Hill and Princeton. You don't leave your house? You don't have to. NJ Diet's available nationwide with live online video consultations. Visit njdiet.com or call 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET. Or go to njdiet.com and lose the weight for good.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
And a jam! And B with a slide jam!
Flyers hockey.
He scores! is connecting.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2. To you, dude. I love you.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
It's 12 o'clock across the Delaware Valley. High noon. You know, I was telling you, I miss the Sixers, right? Like, when they play, it's like a treat for me. Like, I build my night. I just love to watch this team, and I just garner so much enjoyment. And, you know, there's a reason to watch a little G League action as well. The Blue Coats, they're in the semifinals, and it's win or go home. This is it. And they play the Raptors tonight, Tunis. The Raptors G League squad. And last night, the Blue Coats win thanks to our man. And you'll see more of him in South Philly. Isaiah Joe, 28 last night. Filled it up. Joe, what's happening, baby?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Anthony?
Good to see you. Good to talk to you, man. My man, that eye. You can shoot it, man. You can get that beautiful, beautiful stroke. Boom. Pure.
Hey, that's what I do. That's what I do.
I love it. Tell me about last night, man. Just one of those nights, you know, just feeling good. Go play some ball. Get a good run in.
Oh, man, it felt great. It's been feeling great to get some runs in over these last few games here in the G League, and to get our first playoff win is real big. You know, we're just preparing and getting ready for Toronto tonight. They're a tough team, and so, you know, we just got to come out with that same fire.
How's it been? How's it been for you? I mean, the whole transition coming into the league and Doc, and you're on this team that is really, really good. What's this whole journey been like for you?
Oh, man, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. You know, just being able to learn from the guys on the team. We have a lot of veterans, so just being able to watch and learn from them. We got a great coaching staff. The whole atmosphere, the culture is amazing. And, you know, being sent to the G League, I think, is another wonderful opportunity for me to get some runs in, to work on my game. And, you know, they put me in close to playoff time, and now we're here. It's time to roll. We got two more games to grab.
I got to tell you, I love your attitude. Dude, seriously. Your attitude is so perfect. Like, that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to say that, but you mean it. You go down there and you go, listen, I know I'm going to be playing for the Sixers, but right now it's a great opportunity. We got a couple games. Let me get some run in. Let me show these other boys what I could do, and let me have some fun and get some run. And I love that mentality, Isaiah.
Yes, sir. You got to have that mentality. You know, I think that's thanks to my parents for putting a great head over my shoulders, you know.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. Isaiah Joe with us on the Comcast Business Hotline. You know that jump shot. It's sweet, that jump shot. So I want to play a little game with you. Give me something that you have taken away from a certain player. So I'm going to give you the player, and you tell me, and it could be fun. It could be anything. The first thing that comes to your mind of what you've taken away and your reaction, all right?
Okay, so you're giving me the player?
I'll give you the player, and then you tell me what you've taken away from him, okay? I'll start with the Beast.
Oh, man, just dominance, pure dominance. He's a great player, he's a great person, and I think he's just one of those guys that you can feed off of during the game. He brings energy. He's going to play his hardest at all times, and he's one of those guys who's going to make sure that you're headed down the right track. And, you know, he's just one of those players who's just grateful to be around. He's a great leader as well.
You know what's funny? Dudes that size aren't supposed to have that touch. They're just not. Like, that's not supposed to happen. You know? It's amazing.
That's why he is who he is.
All right, how about Ben?
Ben, leadership, loves to push the tempo. I think his transition offense is amazing, and his point guard skills at that size and to be able to move like that, it's incredible. He's a freak of nature, and another great teammate, great person.
Has he, because he has incredible vision, has there been a moment when he caught you by surprise with a pass in practice?
I think early on he would catch, there would be a few times where he'd catch you off guard just because he does have, 360 vision. So he could whip it, and he could whip a pass across the court real fast. But I love playing with him.
Well, you're perfect for
ready
him.
at all times.
Dude, you're perfect for him because you're going to knock down that shot.
Yeah, I went in with the right mindset, because I knew it'd be times where he would just whip a pass even when you're not ready. So my job is to just be ready at all times.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you ready? Tobias.
Oh man, I think Tobias, he's really his leadership is on another level. He's a great leader and a great player. I think a lot of people undermine his playing ability. He holds the team together. He's like the glue guy that we need. He's just a great dude off the court. He's one of those guys who's going to get the team together to go get some food or whatnot, and he's just essential to this team.
Yeah, he's a glue guy in every way. He's good people, man. Yeah, like if you're going to win, you need guys like Tobias to keep you glued. I'm so with you. How about Danny Green?
Danny Green, that's my guy. He's hilarious. He's guy. He's been in every situation possible when it comes to basketball, whether that's G League, overseas. He got 3 rings, so he knows what it takes to win, and he's willing to drop down any knowledge he can to ensure that we have success.
That's awesome. We're talking to Isaiah Joe on the Comcast Business Hotline. Bounce forward. Seth Curry, Isaiah.
Seth, lethal shooter. He's a very skilled player, and I think he's essential to this team as well, just because he can get hot at any moment. He's a spark to this team, and his IQ is on a whole nother level. So I really do think Seth is a key asset to this team that we need, and just like any other guy, he's a great person, and he tries to be the best leader he can be.
I'll give you old head Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Dwight. I think he's the energy. He's the energy to this team.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever see him on the bench, but he's always live.
Yeah.
Live. And so he's definitely the energy we need. And he's coming off of a win at LA, so he also knows what it takes to go far and complete the mission. So another guy that we need on this team, to keep us live, especially he makes up for all the fans that aren't there.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, how about that? We got fans back there. That's going to be great.
Oh, man.
I know, right? Because, hey, listen, from college, you understand the whole thing that, not having fans is tough. Just a quiet gym. It's weird.
It's different.
Right?
It's different. It's different. Something to get used to.
All right, I got a couple more. Let me go Tyrese, your contemporary.
Yeah, man, Tyrese, that's my boy. We done a lot of things together, and we're rolling through this journey as one. So
that's cool.
He's definitely another guy, that's essential to this team, as you've seen earlier in the season, what he can do. And I think coming into the second half, he's going to be need to be utilized a lot more, but just based off his his skill, his IQ, his defensive tenacity, and he's just willing to do whatever it takes to win. So that's definitely the type of guy that you need on your squad. Just do whatever it takes to get the dub.
All right, Doc Rivers.
Doc, that's my guy. Doc is he's a cool coach, man. He's different than any coach that I've ever had, just because he really relies on the players a lot. He really trusts you to go out there and play your game, he trusted we're just gonna give maximum effort every time. And like I said, when he came here, he brought a culture with him, and that's just to do whatever it takes to win, whether that's on or off the court, just having high energy at all times and being positive. So he definitely, I feel like we're gonna go real far under his wings, and Doc hope we have him for a while.
That's awesome. That's awesome. By the way, Isaiah Joe scored 28 last night with 7 threes. The Blue Coats got the Raptors G League tee tonight in the semifinal, and after you win, you'll have the final tomorrow, and then you'll be back with the squad. Awesome stuff. Isaiah, man, I love you, dude. Just keep that shot ready, man. You know what I'm saying?
Always and forever. That's my job.
That's awesome. Bro, listen, good luck tonight, all right? You're going to win tonight and keep shooting. Listen, I always love talking to you, buddy. You're the best.
Yeah, I love talking to you too, Anthony.
Thanks, pal. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
You for having me on.
All the time. You know that, buddy. We root for you, buddy. We're going to see you soon, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Joe. Go get him.
All right, you have a good one.
You too, brother. Isaiah Joe on the Comcast. Yeah, I love that kid. Let me tell you one thing, right? They got that team, those two, Isaiah Joe and Tyrese Maxey, are two of the greatest kids you ever want to meet. Great attitude.
Yeah, he didn't look at getting sent down to the G League as like a demotion or anything.
Really. Listen, how many guys would be rolling their I don't want to do that. He had 7 threes last night.
Yeah, and also,
shoot, man.
He knows that this is his chance to show up a little bit because he's not playing much during the NBA games. I know he's had a few runs here and there, especially early on when Korkmaz wasn't ready to play, but hey, it's your chance to show up a little bit.
Exactly.
Doc goes, wow, this guy had 7 threes.
Yeah, I love the mindset of, I love sometimes living through their prism, like what they see, and it's really interesting. And he's a real bright kid, and you can see he's like, you can have a great conversation with him. I always love talking to that kid.
Yeah, it's deeper than just, that guy's talented. Like he's saying how Dwight Howard is the energy of the team.
Yeah,
and how he's made up for not having the fans. And Tobias Harris, the glue guy. It's not just, Joel Embiid's really good at playing basketball. No, it gives you a lot more too. That was great.
No, he's fun. He's and my man can shoot it. He can shoot it. I bet they ask you about Korkmaz. I want to see who would hit more. Right, eyes closed. Pick a spot because you can see. Like the one thing about Korkmaz, he can shoot it when there's nobody around.
When there's nobody around, yeah.
And Joe's lethal. Fun.
One of these days, I think Isaiah Joe will have Korkmaz's minutes.
Yeah, I do too.
One of these days.
I do too. I do too. But I'll tell you, I love the kid. I do. I can't wait till I can't wait till Thursday.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait either. Is that an outdoor bar? 70 degrees Thursday.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's going to rain Friday, so you'll have a crappy Friday.
You might want to. Did you use you have your drinking?
Not yet. I was bad last week. Had some stuff going on, so I drank every single day. So, today.
You didn't drink while you were watching?
I didn't yesterday.
The Royals?
No. So today.
That's classic.
Today I might, because I think today's a fire night.
Oh, you going fire pit?
Yeah, especially if she's watching the Royals. I'll go laptop outside Flyers.
Oh, that's genius.
Tonight might be fire pit night.
Yeah, I like it. That's pretty good. All right, let's get back to the phone lines. Aaron, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Big A.
Yeah, hey.
What's happening, my brother?
You can't forget about Paul Reed on that team, too, man. I'm telling you, he's a nice player. The Isaiah Joe, because I watch him.
Yeah.
I watch him.
He scored 20. He had 27, I think, last night.
Man, that boy's good, man. They got a good future down there, man. Good future. All right, let me talk to Andrew. Andrew.
Yes.
Don't feel bad, man. People going to come in here and try to make you feel bad. Every man's been through what you've been through. Every man's been through that. But you got to know some secrets, brother.
What do we got?
You got to do. This is what you got to do. You see the cursing and stuff. I've been there. Don't do that. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, that was a slip up. And I'm not I'm not a potty mouth. I rarely cuss.
Right. So don't never do that again. Okay. And learn the art of falling asleep on stuff. Just fall asleep, brother.
Here's my problem. I can't sleep with the TV on.
Oh, my God, you're a genius.
You have to fall asleep. You better practice that, man. Everybody can fall asleep with the TV on, Andrew.
I can't.
You can't?
I can't sleep with the TV on. It's so bad.
Oh, my God.
No, Aaron's giving you wisdom, man.
No, it's true. So maybe
He's giving you wisdom. The idea of falling asleep
Can I go
is
the
huge.
fake sleep?
Just get real comfortable. Get real comfortable.
No,
just
but
lay there, brother.
Yeah,
and
because
don't even say nothing and just close your eyes a little bit. See, you're watching it, and then you're getting mad while you're
I was on my phone.
Don't do it, brother.
Yeah, I hear you. That's a good point. That's
That's so brilliant. The fall
I
asleep.
do it all the time. To sleep, man. Just go to sleep.
Because here's the thing, you want to get something out of it, right?
Yeah,
you
so
don't
you
want
can
to
talk
watch
about
it.
it.
So I got rest.
So at least you get rest out of it. Yeah, I'm a genius, man. I love that.
All right, in the fan thing. See, I believe we don't choose to be fans. We're born to be a fan. We're born into this thing in Philadelphia. It's a born thing. So once you're born into something, you're born into a family, first of all. It's a family of Philadelphia fans. It even sometimes trumps your real family at home. It's not fans of your team. So you always have to respect and love your team. Respect and love your team. You can talk about your team. You can do that, but you have to have respect for your team too. So if I catch you walking around and say that you're a Philadelphia fan, and you got a New York Yankee hat on, or you got some other type of hat on, or some gear on that's not Philadelphia, I don't believe you're a fan.
So give me your idea of respect your team. What does that entail?
You respect your team like this. If somebody's talking about your team could be 3-13, right? And you run into a Dallas fan whose team, they ain't been great in years. Just say they're great, because I could use Dallas. They're 12 and something. They're having a good season. You don't back down. You show respect to your team. You still respect your team. You still tell them how, we're going to get better.
All right.
We don't care about y'all. You got to have respect. You don't fall into disrespecting your team around other fans. You don't do that. We don't do that.
I like it. What a great call, man. Great job today, dude. Great call. The sleep thing was brilliant. Yeah, Andrew, you got to watch the Royals like tonight. You got
tonight's Flyers.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
But wait a second. But you can't fall asleep with TV on?
I can't. I've never been able to. I need the white noise, right? Like a fan, and that's it.
Oh, so you need like
a white, I need a white noise.
Dude,
remember, so Pope Weekend, when I had to sleep here, you can't turn the volume all the way down in the studio. You can turn it down low, but it's still there, and my ears can pick it up, right? So I actually went on YouTube and aired fans for 10 hours overnight. Not over the air. I can hit a preview button. So when I slept in here, I had the YouTube fan noise.
What?
Yeah, I need that noise to fall asleep.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, and the brightness of the TV goes to the eyes. I think about it too much. I think that's my problem.
Yeah, dude, listen.
But I can't sleep with the TV on. Every once in a while, you doze off during a movie, but I can't, if I'm laying in bed, I can't go to sleep with the TV on.
That's because you're not tired.
That's probably part of it.
You gotta learn the art of you go to bed when you're tired.
That's a good point.
You don't go to bed at a time. I don't understand.
Yeah, you're anti-time.
Yeah, I don't like the time.
I mean, I was tired last night.
Yeah, well, that's different. If you're tired, you're tired. But going to a bed at a certain, I gotta go to bed. I don't understand that. If you're not tired, then don't go to bed.
I hear you.
Because otherwise, you waste time trying to sleep.
Yeah, but you should still try to get the at least the 6, all right?
But if you're not tired, you're not tired. Do you have a bedtime, Natalie?
God, no.
Right.
I go through spurts. There are weeks where I can't fall asleep at all, and I'll be up until 2 a.m. thinking, writing something, And then there's weeks where I go to bed at 9 o'clock.
It all depends on, are you tired?
Yeah.
See, that's your problem, man.
Yeah, there's some nights.
I could see you being one of those. Do you have to go to bed at the same time as your wife? All right.
Because she's usually up before the games are done.
All right. She goes up. I was going to say, just go up when you're tired, dude.
See, I do ocean waves sometimes.
You do?
See?
Yeah, sometimes.
I need the noise, the fan.
But like, I don't do a fan or anything, but I do ocean waves, and then sometimes it makes me laugh because the seagulls.
The seagulls?
You can see the seagull. You can hear the seagulls. And I'm like, living in the city.
Oh, all right. I like that. That's cool. So you need noise, huh?
I don't need it,
Dude,
but sometimes I'll turn it on.
I can fall asleep
now
anywhere. And I can anywhere. I mean, I fall asleep on the subway to Temple all the time. I wake up at different stops. An airplane, I'll go to sleep. I won't wake up until I land.
I've slept once on an airplane.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll put my head down, and the next thing you know, out.
Yeah, my dad's like that. I can't do it.
In fact, I get mad because I love flying, and I love to read, and I sleep. Here's an important message from Pico. Did you know that you could save energy and money with Pico? When you schedule an energy assessment, a Pico expert will help you identify areas in your home that could be wasting energy. And they'll create a personalized report of ways you can help lower your bill. Plus, you'll receive free energy-saving products. Schedule your assessment today. You may qualify for a free energy checkup. Visit pico.com/assessment or call 888-5-PICO-SAVE. This is a no-brainer. Call Pico now, 888-5-PICO-SAVE. Schedule your home energy assessment now or visit, again, pico.com/assessment.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Looking to bounce back, this Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Natural Lawn. Natural Lawn of America is safer for your lawn, kids, and pets. Schedule their full-service program and get free seeding every year. Call 800-FREE-SEED. Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed. Flyers look to bounce back from their loss against the Capitals when they face the Sabres tonight. Carter Hart will be in net. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 7. Our Flyers weekly show with Jason Martinez leads you into the game beginning at 6. Quarterback Dak Prescott has agreed to a 4-year deal with the Cowboys worth $160 million. According to Adam Schefter, the deal includes a $66 million signing bonus, the highest in NFL history, with $75 million due in 1 year. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance. Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance so you only pay for what you need. Customize and save with Liberty Mutual Insurance. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is Brent Musburger's Action Update for 97.5 The Fanatic. Simple Green is perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new. SimpleGreen.com.
Flyers in action today at the Wells Fargo Center, laying $2.40 against the Buffalo Sabres, plus 200. The Sabres have dropped 6 straight. The total is 5.5 juice to the under. Colonial Athletic Association championship game and the league's automatic bid to the NCAA tournament on the line today. The Drexel Dragons are 3-point favorites over the Elon Phoenix, a total 129.5 in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Grapefruit League baseball today, the Phillies plus 110 against the Blue Jays. Toronto laying $1.30 as the favorite. DraftKings Sportsbook is America's top-rated sportsbook app. I'm Mike Sennett, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Conference tournaments are tipping off. Bubble teams are making their final push. Top seeds are preparing for what they hope is a long run. I'm Adam Schefter, and DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is putting new customers in the center of the action. Bet $4 on an underdog. Win $256 if they win. It's that simple. That's bet $4 on an underdog in select college basketball games, and if they win, you collect $256. The bank is open. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code FANATIC when you sign up to turn $4 into $256 if the underdog of your choosing pulls off the upset. That's code FANATIC for a limited time only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older, Pennsylvania only, new customers only, restrictions apply. In partnership with Meadows Racetrack and Casino, see DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800 Gambler.
What's for dinner, you ask? At Wawa, we've got the answer, no matter what you're craving. Because Wawa now has dinner. Every day starting at 4 p.m., you'll find crave-worthy dinner options that will make everyone happy. Like fettuccine Alfredo, kids' meals, delicious Angus burgers, French fries, and more. Choose in-store, curbside, or delivery. Wawa dinner. Sounds good.
Come in from the cold for something hot and comforting from Wawa. Savor the handcrafted salty sweetness of a toasted caramel crunch latte, topped with a caramel drizzle and crunchy caramelized sugar. Or cozy up to the warm, inviting vanilla sugar and spice aromas of our new cinnamon bun coffee, bursting with a delicious fresh baked flavor. Treat yourself and try them both this winter to create your very own getaway to deliciousness. Gotta have a Wawa.
This Fanatic Golf Report is brought to you by the Parks Casino Sportsbook app from the #1 casino in PA. The PGA Tour is in full swing as the Players' Championship returns to Pitai's TPC Sawgrass. I've never seen a field with so many contenders. And if you can pick the winner in the winning score, you'll win a dozen Callaway balls and a $100 gift card for the Parks Grill. Just go to 97.5thefanatic.com, click on the contest icon and enter. Johnson, McElroy, Koepka, Morikawa, DeChambeau, and Reed, plus a bunch of young guns. Entries close at noon on Thursday. Good luck. For the Parks Casino Sportsbook app, I'm Mike Rose.
Golf season is in full swing, and the Parks Casino Sportsbook app has you covered. Betting on golf is fun. Bet on outright winners. Bet on match winners. Bet on individual golfers' daily performance. Live hole-by-hole betting. The Parks Sportsbook app has a great offer to bet on golf for new customers. Download the app and make your first bet on golf risk-free up to $500. Click parkscasino.com/PA and promo code GREEN. Your risk-free bet refunded in site credit. Website has all terms and conditions. Must be 21 in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Making popcorn for movie night?
Whoa, who are you?
This is your wake-up call from TracFone Wireless. What if every time you tried a new streaming service, you had to buy a new TV?
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, some wireless companies do that when you switch. Make you buy a new phone.
Right.
But TracFone Wireless lets you keep your phone and your number and your network and gives you unlimited talk and text starting at $20 a month.
Seriously, who are you?
This is your wake-up call, people. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. Oh, you're burning it.
Oh, no.
See terms and conditions at TracFone.com.
Eventually, we'll all be commuting again, going out to dinner, even vacationing. You remember what it's like leaving your home and returning to a dark house? Well, this is Mike Miss for Farron Electric, certified Lutron pros with Cassetta by Lutron. Farron Electric can automate your lights inside to turn on when you pull in the driveway or off when you're already in bed. Control your lights remotely from anywhere, right from your home. Yep, my electrician, Farron Electric, can set that up too. Give them a call or visit FarronElectric.com. That's FARRYN Electric.com.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get up to a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate when you purchase select Superstart batteries. With the power and capacity your vehicle demands, Superstart batteries are designed for lasting performance and consistent starts. Turn the key with confidence with Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
What do you want to da-da-da?
What do y'all want to da-da-da?
I have no idea what to da-da-da.
We could switch to Progressive da.
Oh, yeah?
We could switch to Progressive and sa.
Okay.
We could sa and have to buy some za.
Oh, yeah. Let's switch to Progressive to da and get some za with the money we saw.
Yeah.
Now we know we're going to da-da-da.
These days, nothing is normal and everything is weird. But you could still save big when you switch to Progressive. It might just be the most normal thing you da-da-da.
Quote to da at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
With parlays on Unibet Sportsbook, you can build your one-of-a-kind parlay that no one else on the planet could have thought of. Download the app or visit pa.unibet.com. Sign up today to get $20 free and a $250 risk-free bet. Unibet Sportsbook. Crazy about the odds. Must be 21 or over to play and physically located in Pennsylvania. Restrictions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
New Dunkin' Sweet Cold Foam is the perfect way to top the perfect cup of Dunkin' Cold Brew. Give a little lift to every sip with this velvety feeling that you can't top. Try a medium chocolate stout flavored cold brew with sweet cold foam, cold brew with sweet cold foam, or cold brew for $3. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary.
This month at Colonial, we're celebrating our 20th anniversary sales event. Save up to 30% off any new Hyundai in stock. Colonial Hyundai of Downingtown, the faster, easier, better way to buy a Hyundai.
More of The Anthony Gargano Show, now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, it's 12:30 across the Delaware Valley. I was ready with the tunes. Don't forget. Oh, man, this is cool. I'm going to tell you about our bracket challenge. Our 12 o'clock hour, of course, brought to you by Service First Heating and Air Conditioning. Get 0% financing for 72 months, a $500 rebate when you purchase a complete heating and cooling system from Service First. Learn more at servicefirsthvac.com. And the bracket challenge, Shooters.
Yes.
It's back, dude. Love the brackets. Now, I still can't believe, it's mind-boggling to me that you're not a college hoop head. Listen, we're not going to get nuts next week, the tournament?
No,
Monday.
I'll get nuts. I'm a fake.
Friday and Monday.
I'm a fugazi college basketball fan. Like I'm in on the tournament.
All right.
I do the whole bracket thing. I do all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But,
good.
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
I didn't know that you, you're such a great sportsman. The college basketball thing threw me for a loop a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like the game I watch is the game that I have something down on, and that's about it.
All right. Well, at least you'll watch it.
Yeah. But I've watched a lot of Gonzaga this year because I think they're so much fun to watch.
Yeah, they
just
are.
Fly up and down the court.
They are.
Michigan's great to watch.
Yeah. No, all right. I'm good. I'm glad.
I'm not watching. Actually, I might watch Elon tonight because they're playing Drexel.
Dude, how about? By the way, I gave you Drexel yesterday.
I gave you the over.
Right.
So If you parlayed our Dragons picks yesterday, call 1-800-GAMBLER and congratulations.
Dragons. That's right. Hey, the Fanatics $1 million bracket challenge is back, where perfection pays off. A perfect bracket could win you $1 million starting next Monday. Go to 97.5thefanatic.com, fill out your bracket. Someone guaranteed to win $1,000, but a perfect bracket will win you $1 million. 97.5 The Fanatic's $1 million bracket challenge, brought to you by Parks Casino Sportsbook app, the official sportsbook partner of the Real Philly Fan. Got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's all right. At least you're in on it. I don't understand dudes who don't like the tournament.
Do you know anyone that doesn't like the tournament?
Yeah, there's you encounter people that just aren't,
Like, I can't wait for that stretch of 4 days.
All right, you're okay.
Yeah, no, this is like you plan.
You're not really fugazi.
I am, because I can't break down the rosters for you.
But you pay attention. Whatever. I'm happy because you are a true blue sportsman.
Yeah, I still give myself the fugazi tag though for college basketball. I am, because I go NBA over college. So if if the Sixers are off, and unless it's 1v2, right?
Listen, I'm a college basketball fan, but I think I go NBA
is just
too.
An incredible product.
I watch it. I would probably
Kings.
Yeah, I'm in on NBA too. Unless it's a big college game. And there's some years where I was college over NBA TNT,
sure.
But most of the time, NBA. I like watching the NBA.
As much as I don't like that they are pinning him as the next face of the NBA, I watched Duke a lot last year because I wanted to watch the show of Zion before he got hurt. Yeah, exactly. But he was almost must watch TV if you're a sports fan.
Let me ask you a question. I want to get back to the phone lines. Got a couple of lines. You want to join us? We're talking about fandom, the 3 attributes of fandom. What are your most important 3 attributes? And we haven't really gotten a lot on following the athlete's lead as a fan. Like there's something that's unholy about it. And I'll get to it in a moment.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Because as we're kind of like going through this and talking about you brought up like watching Zion and the whole thing. Bob Cooney this morning said he wanted to see on the John Kincaid show, which we listen to, I listen to all the time. It's great. Bobby C said he'd like to see games without the 3-point line. And I
was listening to that conversation.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was interesting, right?
He was with his old high school coach yesterday. Yeah.
So it was interesting. So here's my question to you. You know that college basketball is dying. Like, there is a problem with college ball. The problem is that all the great players leave.
You get the one and dones, but now the one and dones are going to go to the G League.
Right.
A lot of those guys.
So college basketball is in some trouble. If you took away the 3-point line, you bring back the big man. The big man's back.
Right.
If there's no 3-pointers.
But just in college?
Would you go in college, no 3-point line? Remember, college was the first to have the short 3-point line.
Right.
Would you take it away?
No. Because ultimately...
It might be interesting because you're going to bring back bigs.
But I don't care about interest because those bigs are not going to be interesting come the NBA. There's only a handful of bigs that you're extremely interested in come NBA
So
time.
here's the problem, right? If your top 10 picks and none of them are playing college basketball, well, you're playing for your sport, right? Like there's going to be a lot of guys that'll try to play and, try to play overseas, the whole thing, if not the NBA. But it would be a fascinating game for viewing. It would be different.
Why? Because you're feeding everything down low now?
Well,
because analytically they'll say the best shot would be down the low block.
The game changes.
Because there's no why would you take a deep shot if you're not getting more for it?
All right. If you have college basketball here, right, in the NBA, it's the same thing, right? Same game, 3-point, the whole deal, except you're losing all your best players. Change it up a little bit. No 3-point line. Does it make it interesting to you? Or are you just out?
No, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah.
So you love the 3-ball that much?
That much, A, and B, now I'm mucking up a product that I don't think needs to be mucked up.
Are you mucking it up or are you cleaning it up?
No, you're kind of mucking it up. Because the 3-point is so necessary in the NBA. Why would you? And people love watching it.
But it's a different
product. I think it would kill viewership.
College basketball is a different product.
I know it is because you're not having
NBA.
Guys pull up at midcourt like Dame Lillard was in the All-Star game or in a regular game.
Yeah, but the whole point is that it changes the game. It makes it a different game. You play the sport without the 3. You're that dependent on the 3. Honestly.
I love college basketball now still because they do still feed it down low.
The 3 was not in early 2000s. Nobody shot threes like that.
Right.
Like Tim Legs will tell you that, he was the best 3-point shooter in the NBA. And he shot it, a quarter of the clip that they do now. I'm just saying, you're that much against it?
Yeah, I kind of am. I just
you're that tied to the 3.
I think I'm mucking it up
by taking away a line.
Yeah, it's not an addition by subtraction kind of move for me to do that.
All right.
By the way,
it's interesting. You know what's funny? I grew up. It was 2s.
Yeah.
Now they had 3-point line, but nobody shot.
The smart play was the 2. I remember a few years ago.
Mid-range game was a big deal. The mid-range game.
Popovich had a quote that the art of basketball is dying. because the art of basketball is getting it down low.
It is, but it's not just getting it down low. It's the whole concept of getting good shots, right? Ball movement, mid-range game. And, you still can get three-point play the old school way.
Yeah. Spurs also haven't been relevant in a couple of years.
All right. I'm just asking. You're against it.
Yes, I'm against it.
In college, not the NBA, because I get the NBA.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's addition by subtraction.
You would not watch the sport without the three-point line.
No, I'm out.
Man, you have to see the Bombers.
I'm out, yeah.
Put up a poll. I'm curious.
I need to grow a bomber.
Speaking of legs.
Like, I could still watch the I'd be interested to see what it looked like. It means that much. Why?
Fine. Why don't you add the trampolines in it, too, and do slam ball?
Yeah, but dude, that's the three is junking it up.
Not when it's the sport, pretty much now.
Yeah, but that's not good. That's not the sport.
I love what I'm watching on a given night.
You love just watching teams shoot threes. You don't love watching Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons play?
I do.
I mean, there was a hesitation.
I do.
There was a hesitation.
I do. They beat the Utah Jazz, who hit over 23s. But I do love that portion of the game. The guys that can hit threes at an incredible clip. Dame Lillard's in like 5 a game. Steph's in like 6.
But that's not the game.
I'm watching the best shooter in the history of the sport.
That's not the game.
It is now.
But that's not the beauty of the sport.
I think the sport's beautiful no matter what. And that's part of it.
You're talking about slam ball and trampoline when that's the essence of basketball. Like, you're ass backwards.
I didn't know you hated the three-point ball that much.
I just threw it out as, well, I'm just trying to figure out a way to save college basketball. What would it look like without the three? Would it be interesting to people? Obviously, I'm wrong because your generation of basketball fans wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think you could take away the three-point line.
Like the mid-range game. Like there's a beauty of the game itself.
Yeah, I mean, look at Embiid. Guy's, I think, statistically the best mid-range jump shooter in the game.
Yeah, but you don't like it.
I like it when he's doing it.
Yeah, you're just a just a three guy.
You know who's never going to win?
Ew.
Who's got the best mid-range shot I've ever seen, but he's never going to win when he's the guy on the team? DeMar DeRozan will never win a championship.
Yeah,
because that's his game.
Yeah, but my only point to you is that's not all basketball.
I know.
It sounds like you don't.
But it's a big part of winning.
Okay, again, that's the rule, right? So the analytics say shoot threes. I mean, you're a Sixers fan.
Right. But I say shoot threes when you can actually make them, whereas last year the Sixers, couldn't.
But you're describing that's not the whole sport.
No, it's not. But taking away from it is junking it up.
No, it's
if you're taking you can't take. So what? I'm going to say, you know what? Fine. Take away the inside game. Only 3-point shots.
That's what it is. That's what happened.
That's not what it is now. Guys are still driving the rim.
Dude, come on.
I know it's not the same.
It's completely threes.
It's not completely threes.
So you watch Utah, you'll take 40 threes a game.
Yeah, they do. That's how their team's
40
built.
of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the game. The game is a beautiful game. You can still take open jump shots. There were still open jump shots in basketball before there was a line.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you got to have no shot clock.
Oh, God, I hated that.
I know.
Remember that playback?
Right.
Nova Georgetown.
Yeah, you couldn't even. It's amazing, right? This is fascinating. You couldn't even watch Villanova Georgetown.
No, because it was
one of the biggest upsets in the history of Philadelphia.
Return pass. Get to the low block.
Well, right.
Pass.
There was. Listen, in prehistoric basketball.
Yes.
there was something called the weave.
Yeah.
Right? And that was designed to keep the ball moving. But, yeah, I mean, listen, I don't like it either. I like a shot clock.
Right. Shot clock is definitely necessary.
I agree. But you're acting like you take away that line, like that's your line of religion. Like, the game's a beautiful game. How about without...
Yeah, but you'd freak out if a guy's taking a jump what would be a 3-point shot for 2.
No, I wouldn't. That's how the game was. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but now that's how the game was. But you move the 3-point line, they will tell you, the numbers. Well, there's no point unless you are an 80% 3-point shooter.
But again, I don't subscribe.
Or what would have been a 3-point
to
shooter.
the analytics. I'm not a slave to the analytics, so I just like the sport.
Yeah, but the sport has the 3-point line.
Again, but that's recent, dude. You act like basketball was invented 15 years ago. They didn't shoot it with the protection.
Yeah, but that's
anywhere near
the game has evolved. I know you've always loved basketball, but the game has evolved.
I gotta
viewership has expanded.
You and your viewership. Are you kidding me?
Can't take away the 3-point line.
I'm just no, but it's not even that. I just bring it up. Like, this is what annoys me, is that I just bring it. Listen, I'm not saying you do it or not. I'm just trying. Hey, I'm just curious because I heard Bob say it this morning.
Yeah.
What would it be like in college basketball without the 3-point line? And then I'm listening to you and your aversion to it. You're just all about the 3.
Well, you asked me if I'd do it,
gross.
and I said no.
No, you're like, oh my God, junking it up is 3. Why don't you just add a 4-point line too from half court?
All right.
Like, that's junk. That's
half court
junk
shots,
ball.
5 points.
Tyrone, could you watch the sport of basketball without 3s? I can't see it. What do you say?
He needs it.
You can't watch the game without 3s.
Said he could watch it.
You
It's not like
find
you turn it
no
off.
beauty in the game without the 3 ball. So he says that
it's part of the beauty.
He says that, well, the Tunis, it's all the beauty is that. Yeah, that's what you're saying. That all the beauty of the game.
There's beauty of Joel Embiid being able to
dude,
all the post move he makes, and then also when he kicks it out to Seth Curry.
The whole game. It's shooting 3s. That's not basketball.
But that's not the Sixers style of play. And I love watching them play.
You like watching them play because they're your team. You miss the beauty of the sport.
It's part of the beauty.
Nah, I thought you were a sportsman.
You're saying 20 years ago was the Mona Lisa, and today's NBA is, the chicken scratch I do on here?
I'm not. I'm not even telling you that. It was more your reaction to it. Like, you don't even like the concept of a mid-range game is so completely foreign to you. Like, Axel having a fast break and going to the rim instead of kicking it out for a 3 is so bad to you.
That's not true.
You just said it.
I never said that. I want the guy to go to the rim. How many times do I yell about it with Ben? Go to the rim instead of kicking it out to Curry.
Dude, I just asked you because you think
I think the 3-point line is a big part of the game.
And I don't think it's the whole game. You said that. You said it. You think it's the whole game. You got no appreciation for the sport.
Okay.
I'm disappointed in you. Let's go to Carl. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Carl.
I have a totally different subject, but you've got my fire lit now on the 3. I think they should restrict the numbers of times you can shoot a 3 in a game just to bring some more of the finesse of the game that used to exist. And when you mentioned the weave, today they think it's just a hairstyle. They have no idea.
Yeah, listen, I don't like that. I got to be real with you, right? Like, I don't like that either. I like a shot clock. You can't restrict the number, but all the 3s that are taken today, it's too much. Yeah. Like, the game is, I'm just trying to get through to Andrew that the game itself transcends the three-point shot.
It's tough to describe to someone that's younger that hasn't seen it played the old way for a long period of time, but I can appreciate the changes in the game.
Yeah.
If I may, I'd like to bring up an Eagles point.
Yeah, go ahead.
That recent news that Jeffrey has decided, playing Jalen Hurts, and I've got nothing against the kid. In fact, I think he's going to be good. But it made me think about something. It's becoming apparent that Mr. Lurie is really involved in player selection, draft selection, who's going to play, who's not. And it makes me wonder, what would you rather see? Every decision that Mr. Lurie makes succeed, we catch lightning in a bottle next season and become a playoff team, or everything fails, it blows up, and he suddenly realizes, hey, I got to hire some real football people. Yeah. I'm really undecided how I'd come down.
Well, here's the thing. You know that if they're a playoff team next year, that either Jalen Hurts is great, which is good, or they somehow just got lucky. Like you know what's real, what's not real, right? And ultimately, it's not good for the health of the franchise if Jeff is the GM and owner.
Well, then make a choice. Let him lose every game this year and make Jeffrey have to leave the position, or would you want to see them win?
Again, do you think he's a GM?
I think he's acting as one. I think Howie's just the numbers guy.
Do you think
Howie's just a contract guy?
But I'll flip it around on you. If you think that Jeff is a GM, is the acting GM, is that good? Knowing what you know.
No, I don't. And that's my point. Of course it's not good, because what I'm afraid of is, should they win next year with all his choices, he'll become the next Jerry Jones, which seems to be what he aspires to at this point in his career. Yeah. That troubles me.
Yeah,
but
I think for him...
Would you sacrifice next year to force him to give up the GM duties?
Yeah, I get your point. Yeah, I would. I don't think they're going to be any good anyway. So the answer is yes.
He annoys me so much. He's such a little martinet. I do not like this guy's attitude, and I don't want them to win next year as much as I bleed the green. I don't want them to win because I don't want to hear him pontificate at the end of season news conference about the way he's changing football. He just annoys the hell out of me.
Wow, Carl, fired up. There's the truth. It's came out.
And bring back the weave, damn it. Bring back the weave.
It's awesome, bro. Thank you. Oh, my God. It's funny. Does he honestly, he doesn't annoy me at all.
Who, Mr. Lurie?
I won't call him Mr., but I like Jeff.
I
just don't
hate
think
his press conferences. It was 17 minutes about let me pat myself on the ass.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Like Nick Sirianni's introductory press conference was 20 minutes late because Jeffrey Lurie had
you remember what we were doing.
Yeah, it's awful. Come on, dude. Shut your mouth.
This 3-point this is nuts. It's nuts. I find this crazy, Andrew. All right. We got a couple people online. I'm curious if people can actually watch the sport without the 3-point line. Cuz Radio Tunis, 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is the 2021 Spring Training Report.
This is Andrew Salchunas for your Philly Spring Training Report. There was never a question that Andrew McCutchen, he's going to be the team's opening day starter in left field, but what kind of production could we see from him? McCutchen, who turned 34 back in October, has not played more than 100 games in a season since 2018. Obviously, 2019 was when he suffered the torn ACL, and then last year the league only played 60 regular season games. So it is a fair question to ask, how productive can the veteran be for a full 162-game regular season? Good signs for McCutchen is that his production did not plummet last season, and he's now far removed from his major injury that he was dealing with coming into camp in 2019. So far this spring, he is just 2 for 10, but did show some power early with a home run. After McCutchen, the question is who will play left field the days he is out, because we can't expect 162 games out of him. Bright spots so far? Believe it or not, Mickey Moniak. Spring training updates brought to you by Natural Lawn of America, the official lawn care company of spring and the safer alternative in lawn care. Schedule Natural Lawn's full-service program and get free seeding every year. Call 800-FREE-SEED. Natural Lawn of America, greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed.
Fanatics Sports Update.
On to the Sabres. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance, where you only pay for what you need. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance. Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance so you only pay for what you need. Customize and save with Liberty Mutual Insurance. Flyers look to bounce back from their loss against the Capitals when they face the Sabres tonight. Carter Hart will be in net. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 7. Our Flyers weekly show with Jason Martinez leads you into the game beginning at 6. Quarterback Dak Prescott agreed to a 4-year deal with the Cowboys worth $160 million. According to Adam Schefter, the deal includes a $66 million signing bonus, the highest in NFL history, with $75 million due in 1 year. Andrew Brandt checks in with Mike today at 3 o'clock. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Well, if you're planning on hiring a lawn care service, doesn't it make sense to hire a company that provides better results and is safer for your family and pets? That's why I chose Natural Lawn of America. That's my lawn care company. Natural Lawn provides homeowners with greener grass and fewer weeds using an exclusive organic-based lawn care product. Now, this isn't a cookie-cutter lawn care service. Natural Lawn tailors their applications to your lawn-specific needs. And their unique approach to lawn care has reduced chemical pesticide use by 85%, creating a safer lawn for your family and pets to enjoy. Locally owned and operated for more than 30 years right here in the Delaware Valley, I trust my lawn to Natural Lawn, and you should too. Get the results you want and the peace of mind you deserve. Take advantage of their limited time offer. Schedule Natural Lawn's full service program, and you'll get free seeding every year. That's right, free seeding every year. Call 800-FREE-SEED. That's 800-FREESEED for my lawn care company, Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed.
Hey, it's John Kincaid from my friends at Window Nation. That recent blast of winter, well, it's not being well received. Not in your cold, drafty house. This is the time that you need to be taking advantage of the virtual home show extravaganza that's going on right now with Window Nation. You get 2 free windows with every 2 that you buy, and there's absolutely no limit. Plus, you're making no down payment. There's no payments, and there's no interest for 24 months. So imagine warmth, security, cuddliness in your home during 2021, and you're not paying for it till 2023. Over 1 million windows installed with an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating and over 10,000 online positive reviews. If that's not enough for you, just think about your wife and kids feeling a little more comfy and cozy in your own home and not paying for it for 2 years. So beat the spring rush. Call today, 866-90NATION, or visit windownation.com. That's 866-90NATION, or do your window shopping online at windownation.com. Tell them Kincaid sent you.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-333-1750. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-333-1750. That's 800-333-1750 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-333-1750. 800-333-1750.
Place your sports bets at BetRivers.com. You'll find a massive number of basketball betting options, bet point spreads, money lines, and game totals directly from your mobile device. Use one of our 12 easy deposit methods to get in on the action. And when you win, we pay fast. We pride ourselves on our quick and easy payouts. Sign up now. We'll match your first deposit up to $250. More bets, more action, more fun. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21 or over to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mom, I'm hungry. Popcorn?
We should live stream this.
Already am. With this new plan from Walmart Family Mobile, I get 40 gigabytes of high-speed data for under $40 a month. It's a limited time deal. Ooh, watch out, loose ball.
Whoa.
That's double the data with no contract or surprise fees. Yay, buzzer beater. All powered by T-Mobile's nationwide network. Makes me feel like I'm a step ahead. Available at Walmart. Double data ends July 31st, 2021. Hotspot does not double. See terms at myfamilymobile.com. Walmart Family Mobile.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents. And Doug.
9.
Come on, Limu, keep pedaling. We got to build our endurance to let more people know that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Pick up the pace, bird legs.
Hey, don't talk to Limu like that.
I'm not. I'm talking to you.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
That meeting's starting at 4. Can I get those projections?
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Karen, do these numbers look right to you?
Like at Mia's research firm. To hit client deadlines, she needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
This week at Macy's, get great deals on fashion and home essentials. Update your wardrobe with 20% off new spring shoes and sneakers. And 20 to 50% off fresh looks for him and her. Plus, transform your space with Luxe Hotel Collection bedding, now 40% off. And Macy's Star Rewards members can earn on every purchase except gift cards, services, and fees. More at Macys.com/Star Rewards. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
HVAC contractors and technicians, you want a fast, accurate, and easy-to-use way to test air conditioning systems and heat pumps that won't test your patience? Check out the next-generation digital manifolds from Testo. These new digital manifolds feature a large graphic display, smartphone integration, and a rugged compact design. They're fully smart, fully wireless, and field-ready, just like you. If it can be measured, Testo can test it. Visit Testo.com to find a local distributor near you or order online at Testo.com. Testo, be sure.
The Berlin Farmers Market is home to more than 75 local businesses and restaurants throughout the year. And on the Berlin Farmers Market Community Day on Saturday, March 20th from 11 to 5, it will also be home to the Berlin Police and Fire Departments, Berlin Emergency Services, Central Jersey Equipment, John Deere, Art by Alicia, and a beer garden sponsored by Alligators Pub. There'll be giveaways and great deals, too. For hours, info, directions, and more, visit BerlinFarmersMarket.com.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncing puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
Weekdays, Skip.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Hello.
1 o'clock across the Delaware Valley. Cuz Radio with Tunis. Andrew, it's awesome. Like, really kind of interesting conversation. I'm fascinated by it. Your reaction to the 3 and just what the game is.
Yeah,
because I haven't really thought about, like, from your perspective, right? When did you really become like a big time basketball fan?
Other than Sixers, you're saying?
Yeah,
because Sixers, 01, I was 8. You know what I mean? Like that was
like right now. You're like, it's. I dare say. I mean, you're baseball. You love baseball, but NBA's probably number 2 for you, right?
It is.
Right.
It is. I would say probably freshman year of college because that's when I was in the Revolutionaries, right? So I was going to games on a given night. And I wasn't going to watch the Sixers. I was going to watch
whoever they're
that's
playing.
When LeBron was on the Heat.
Sure, D-Wade.
That's when the dunk squad with the Clippers were around. So I was going to see those other teams. And then the nights where you didn't want to go down, I was watching those other teams. And so I really fell in love with the sport in it would be 2012.
It's 2012.
So that was my freshman year of college.
Yeah, it's amazing to me, like, because your perspective, I'm at first it kind of shocked me, and I didn't really know how to take it.
Right.
Because, again, when I'm watching, I'm 12 in the 80s, and they're playing.
Dr. J. Banks shot.
Yeah, but it wasn't just, that wasn't a regular shot.
Right.
Like, every once in a while I did. But, the game was, they shot jumpers. Right? Like, they went inside and they went outside and they had fast breaks and the game was awesome. Like, it was a beautiful game.
Whereas the game now for me is 3-point shot, pick and roll, isolation.
Yeah, but it's limited though.
Meaning what? And fast break because guys they're pushing it.
Listen,
constantly.
Again, I'm not telling you, Villanova Georgetown in 1985 was scintillating basketball, right? Like I get where you're coming from, but if you think about the NBA bat was you talk about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't shoot threes,
right? But before my time.
Yeah, but you view it as it was it would have been boring for you.
No, I wouldn't say it was boring. The pre-shot clock was. That Villanova Georgetown game.
Listen, I agree with you. I don't like pre-shot clock either. But I'm asking you, I'm thinking about, we're just talking about the NBA. Forget about college. I only brought it up because I heard Bobby talk about it, and I thought, wow, that could be very interesting from a college standpoint. You could change the game, make it different.
Right, but they're also not shooting 43s in a college game.
Yeah, but dude, they're not the game itself. They're not great players anymore.
Well, yeah,
your best players. Listen, I love college basketball, but it's not the same.
No, it's one and dones or to the G League.
I mean, you had great players, NBA players.
Yeah, we talked about this last week. Ewing was a junior, senior when he left Georgetown.
Exactly. So my point is all right, how do you make it interesting? And the concept is so foreign to you of taking away the 3-point line.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it.
But you don't know what the game looks like without it. I mean, you just told me that you really got into it 2012, which is 9 years ago.
Yeah, watching the rest of the league, yeah.
So you really wouldn't know what the game looks like. Fair or not fair?
I'd say that's fair, I guess. Yeah.
I think in your
I remember the sport.
In your mind, I think you think of something of with the game that there would be something else.
Well, I mean, all right, the most dominant big men of my time, Shaq, but Shaq still had Kobe, who was lethal from all over the court. And Tim Duncan? But Dirk shot from all over the place.
Yeah, you think that they're just going to push the ball inside, and they're going to be playing 2-3 zones,
right?
That's not.
Which is the Sixers' kryptonite.
But you don't understand. The game is there's more than just.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when we did the playbacks, right? I was watching Andrew Toney just pulling up from all over the place. But they still have the 3-point line, so that actually doesn't work for my argument.
Yeah, but even then, though, he didn't shoot a lot of threes.
Right. But he was lethal from the mid-range.
Yeah. I find it, I do. I find it really interesting.
Well, we always talk about it.
Because you're an old soul, I don't know. I sometimes think that, I'm surprised.
I love seeing Steph Curry play basketball. I do.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I enjoy. It's fun seeing him get hot and all, but I like watching Embiid.
Yeah, I do too. Because he's a special breed.
I like watching Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's a beast.
I mean, I like guys that could, they'll hit a three, but they can also drive and create. The beauty of being able to create with a ball in your hand. And not just stop, pop. That's it.
Right.
That's. I might as well just watch the contest.
I don't like Rocco, and he can only shoot threes, and he's not even that great at that.
There's not a lot of art of just watching that all day long. Dunk the holy water. All right. I agree. Watching Dame hit 40-footers regularly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is cool. I like that at times. But Dame Lillard is more than just a 3-point shooter.
Right, but no, I guess it's I just don't want to completely eliminate. Like, one of the more entertaining games that I've seen this year was 2 weeks ago when it was Pelicans-Bucks. And it was Zion and Giannis. And nobody could stop them from getting to the rim. Nobody. And that was an extremely entertaining game. But that's also kind of what I expected going into it.
Yeah, but you don't understand. College basketball doesn't have the benefit of Zion versus Giannis.
Right.
Two epic stars. They don't have that. And the more that the league, the younger the league, the NBA comes, the less of the top talent is there, which is, you're not seeing elite ball. So,
right. But I don't know if that's addition by subtraction, getting rid of the 3-point line. I don't.
And again, this is more about hearing your reaction. That's what I'm like, wow. I just threw it out like Willie. Like, they would never do it. But I was like, wow, I heard Bob talking about it. I wonder what it would be like. And then your reaction that the game, it really kind of threw me. Because I love the game. Like, to me, the game, it's so beautiful. And it loses something when it's just 3. For me, it does. It's like, look at baseball. When you take away...
I miss hitting behind runners.
Well,
I miss the sacrifice bunt occasionally.
The 3 is going for a home run every time.
True.
Same thing.
Yeah, I get it. But a 3 every time, you can still grab a rebound, still hit another shot, whereas baseball, they're striking out.
Same thing. It doesn't... You're the way everybody's playing the same way, and you're minimalizing.
But you would say that it's killing baseball. Are you saying that it's killing basketball? Because I don't think it is.
It's not about killing anything. It's just like what kind of preference. And obviously, if you're a fan for basically 9 years, that's all you know. So it's not killing you.
Okay.
But baseball, you've seen. Now, some kid who grows up now who's 8 and just is used to growing up on home runs, that's all he'll know.
It's true.
Coach John, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Coach John.
Cuz, man, been a while, buddy.
How you been, buddy?
I've been great. Look, I want to talk Sixers. I want to talk moves, but I think I have a idea that would change the math and make both of you happy in this conversation.
What you got?
You move the line back 1 foot, which lowers the average make in the NBA probably into the high 20s. They don't take as many threes. You use that same 3-point line in college, and now you've solved the problem without eliminating the 3, but you've changed the analytics, and now it doesn't make sense anymore to take so many threes if your percentage is going to be instead of 40%.
I've always been a proponent of that, pushing it back. I agree with you. I've always been a proponent of that. I was just kind of throwing it out there for college just to make college different. Like, I'm with you guys. Like, I see it. Like, the NBA, it's such an ingrained part of the NBA. But with college, it just provides a different element.
Yeah, and look, if you want to look at old school basketball, although the NBA didn't have the ratings at the time for a lot of reasons, I was there when McGinnis was in Philly, Game 3, Buffalo, and Dr. J and Dawkins and Joe Bryant and Lloyd Free. That was fun. But it was the seat you couldn't sit in. Everybody went to every game, and it was exciting basketball. And there were no 3-point plays.
Yeah, it's interesting. It really is. It's a fascinating conversation.
Absolutely. So let's talk Sixers.
Yeah.
So this is the most fun we've had watching a Sixer team probably since the 70s and 80s, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, I go back to the 80s, right? To Doc in the 80s. Yeah. So it's definitely, I love watching this team play.
My son and I don't miss a game. So if we look at where the team is now, right now, Embiid is playing the best he's ever played. Simmons, all those Simmons haters, I haven't heard them in the last month or two. They've kind of gone underground. And Tobias should have been an all-star. So your 3 best players are playing the probably best ball of their career. So we have a window right now. Now, the Nets just made a move that made our window even more obvious because they grabbed Blake Griffin, and it's almost forcing our front office to make a move. Now, what I feel good about is unlike the Eagles that have a football IQ of probably -3, both the Phillies and the Sixers have brought in real people that know the sport. So they get a great front office now, just like the Phillies have improved their front office. So you have confidence he's going to make the right move. So my question is, what are the right moves? It looks like George Hill looks like he could be coming. Who's the bigs you would go after? And what's he going to do right now in the next 2 weeks to make the team match up better to the Nets?
I tell you that the guy I want is the guy that should have came here, but he didn't come here. It's Belizia is the forward because, listen, he could do so many different things. He can hit the three. He can rebound. He could do a lot for you. He could play 10 strong minutes. All you're looking for him is 10 strong minutes. But you got to get somebody else. I like George Hill as a guy who's been around if you're not getting Lowry. Because if you get Lowry, that's the guy.
Yeah, here's the real question. Do you look at this and say, I got the window, I got 2-3 years, you don't know how long Embiid's going to be healthy. Do I make the move, trade Maxey, trade Thibault, bring in a Lowry, or bring in an impact player that moves into the starting lineup so you have a fourth all-star?
Yeah, no, it's a fascinating kind of thing. It's all about the deal, right? Like I like Lowry a lot, John. I obviously, for obvious reasons. 35, I'd sit there and go, if I'm going to use all my chips, can I do it for something a little more long range? Like 2 years.
The problem is anybody at that level, all-star level,
is making.
You're going to have to give up Tobias. You're not going to be able to get away.
Right. But I'm looking to try to get Green.
You don't want to break that up.
No, I agree. Listen, I agree with you. No, you're right. I mean, you're not getting. And thanks, Johnny. You're not getting Zach LaVine without giving up one of your three. So might as well just go get Lowry. I just keep looking for the one guy that's out there who you can get to add to the three. Is there someone better than Lowry or a little younger than Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question.
I love Lowry. So
not that he's better than Lowry, but you'll have other options that pop up. And on Friday, there was a report that P.J. Tucker was going to get bought out and that the Sixers were linked to him. And I brought it up.
Well, that's your forward, right? I mean, that's
and you need that. He's a guy that can play defense, guy that can shoot.
I like Belizia. I think actually he's a decent little ball player.
Yeah, he is. Just needs to make a public apology. That's all. But some people were complaining about PJ Tucker on Friday when you were out because of his numbers this year. I go, first of all, look at where he's playing.
Yeah, you can't look at it.
And James Harden distracted the opposition a lot, so PJ Tucker had open looks. What do you think's going to happen here?
Yeah.
You get a lot of open looks here.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Let's go to we're at Rich. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Rich.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
What's up?
I have a question about the Eagles. Next weekend is free agency start, and who do you think we really targeted, or if we could target anybody at all?
You got no money.
I know, that's the thing. It's like they have no money, but you want to build around the kid. How are you going to build around the kid if you have no money?
Yeah, the answer is you're not. You got to draft well.
Yeah, and we don't draft well at all.
Well, I hear you, but you're going to have to, or else the thing's a disaster. So the concept of they don't draft well, so you have to build for free agency doesn't work when you are over the cap like they are.
Oh yeah, and do you think that Zach Ertz is gone after this week, or
yeah,
definitely.
Yep. Yeah. Say bye to Zach.
Yeah, I'm going to miss him though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's a tough kid. He was tough. He had a terrific career. I like Zach Ertz too. I thought he was a good player. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to weep, but you know what I'm saying. I think you're right in that he was definitely he was a good Eagle.
Yeah, true. I'm just going to be disappointed in the next 2 years because we're going to be hurt. We're going to be hurt in the next 2 years. I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any way out of it. It's going to take you 2 years to get through the cap problems.
Yeah.
Right?
So
And then you're going to have to make sure that, A, Jalen is the answer quarterback, and you're going to have to make sure that you can build – you got to hit on this draft. Really hit on these next two drafts. That's, Richie, the only way that you could dodge, more than 2 years of bad football. I think we can all agree with that.
Speaking of football, Kyle Long coming out of retirement.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Who's he playing?
He's free agent. So he retired. He was cut by the Bears.
Is he linked by anybody?
No.
Linked to anyone?
Cut by the Bears, so then he retired, and now he wants to get back into the game. Bud Dupree not tagged today. Kenny Galladay not tagged today. I like Kenny Galladay a lot.
Yeah.
If you're the Lions, you're probably starting fresh.
Yeah. I mean, again, wide receivers, there's just so many good ones at college.
Chris Godwin got tagged, so he's staying with the Bucs.
Yeah.
That was a good move on their part.
I love Godwin. 610-632-0975. Tony is going to give us a referee opinion on the 3 and the game itself, the impact of the game. And Tunis, we got some picks. We gave you the Drexel. That was big wins for us last night.
Drexel and the over. Bang.
That's radio. Tunis, that man, 97.5 for that.
This is Andrew Sal Tunis. Of course, we gave you some good picks yesterday, but we got some more to talk about. And I know a lot of you have never bet on golf before, but that's why I want to tell you about the under par bonus on FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge Casino. FanDuel is hooking you up all weekend long during the Players Championship. And best of all, new and existing users can cash in whether your golfer wins or loses. And here's how it works. You'll get up to $5 in site credit for each stroke your golfer finishes the tournament under par. Right? So they finish 10 under, boom, you get $50 in site credit. Spin the under par wheel to determine your bonus. All you have to do is bet $50 or more on the outright winner. Just be sure to get your bet in before the Players' Championship tees off on Thursday to be eligible. I know he went viral with the monster tee shot over the weekend, but I like Bryson DeChambeau. The last big tournament we remember seeing was the Masters. He struggled. He only finished 2 under. So I think maybe he tries to make a little bit of a comeback here in the Players' Championship. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official betting operator of the PGA Tour. That means there are even more ways for you to win all tournament long. Just do me one favor, okay? When you sign up with promo code FANATIC so they know that I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code FANATIC. Must be 21 plus and present in New Jersey or PA. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max bonus $50. Terms apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Looking to bounce back, this Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance. Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Customize and save with Liberty Mutual Insurance. Flyers look to bounce back from their loss against the Capitals when they face the Sabres tonight. Carter Hart will be in net. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 7. Our Flyers Weekly with Jason Martinez leads you into the game beginning at 6. Quarterback Dak Prescott agreed to a 4-year deal with the Cowboys worth $160 million. According to Adam Schefter, the deal includes a $66 million signing bonus, the highest in NFL history, with $75 million due in 1 year. Andrew Brandt checks in with Mike at 3. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. Check out Flyers Weekly tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. with Jason Martinez. Go around the world of hockey and get an inside look at the Flyers games ahead. Flyers Weekly is presented by AAA, always open for the assist.
When you're running a business, you don't have time to worry about slow internet or confusing cybersecurity. So get fast, reliable internet from Comcast Business on the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. You can add the advanced security of Comcast Business Security Edge to help eliminate threats. And enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing 24/7 support is just a phone call away. Get fast internet and advanced security made simple so you can bounce forward with Comcast Business. Get started with 100 megabits per second internet for just $69.99 a month for 24 months with a 3-year agreement. And ask how you can add Comcast Business Security Edge. And for a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card when you upgrade. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Offer ends 3/28/21. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 100 megabits per second service customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, installation, taxes, and fees are extra and subject to change. Security Edge available when added to Comcast Business Internet for additional monthly charge. Call for details.
Hey, sports fans, before there was the step over, the strip sack, the long fly ball, or the Philly special, Colonial Hyundai was providing a faster, easier, better way to buy a new vehicle. Hi, it's John Astro, the Car Czar from Colonial Hyundai of Downingtown. This month at Colonial, we're celebrating over 2 decades of serving our community during our 20th anniversary sales event. All month long, we're celebrating by offering the best prices of the year. During this event, save up to 30% off any new Hyundai in stock. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance and America's Best Warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain, which only Colonial will double during this event to 20 years, 200,000 miles. Save big with exclusive offers from Colonial Hyundai of Downingtown, like a new 2021 Elantra SE for just $99 per month. Don't miss this event, the Colonial Hyundai of Downingtown 20th anniversary sales event. Plan your visit at colonialhyundai.com. Colonial Hyundai of Downingtown, the faster, easier, better way to buy a Hyundai.
Hyundai Elantra SE based on 36-month lease through HMF. Stock number H200121. Lease cash down $2,299 plus tax and tag. Financing through HMF. Offers cannot be combined. See dealer for full details.
Pennsylvania is one of the top 10 states with the highest percentage of speeding-related fatalities. Speeding reduces a driver's ability to react to changing traffic or road conditions. It puts you, your passengers, and others on the road at risk. Speed limits are designed to protect everyone. Be alert, watch for speed limit signs, and obey those signs. Slow down, save a life. Be safe, PA. Learn more at penndot.gov/safety.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
At Fine Wine and Good Spirits, we believe in bringing bold pairings together, like success stories and scotch, girl bosses and bourbon, casks and craftswomen. Let's raise a glass to the women shattering glass ceilings and sealing up whiskey barrels. Save $3 on 750 milliliter bottles of Johnnie Walker Black Label Blended Scotch and $2 on Bullet Frontier Straight Bourbon. In-store or online at fwgs.com. Offers end March 28, 2021. Please enjoy responsibly.
If I'm not commuting anymore, where do I really want to live?
While you handle life's questions, Merrill Guided Investing helps you manage your portfolio and invest for your next move with the option to work with an advisor at a low cost and minimum. Merrill, a Bank of America company. Visit merrilledge.com/investing goals to get started today.
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, both a registered broker-dealer and investment advisor, member SIPC. Investment products are not FDIC insured or not bank guaranteed and may lose value.
Well, the install of your new Anderson 400 series windows is done. They look great. Piece of cake to install. I have them in my own home.
We love them, John.
Beautiful. They really last, so you won't be needing me to fix anything either. This is probably goodbye. Take care.
That was a tough goodbye. Worse than when the kids went to college.
I love our windows, but John was our contractor.
Anderson 400 series are the windows contractors trust most. Learn more at andersonwindows.com. 2020 Anderson brand survey of U.S. contractors. Visit andersonwindows.com for warranty details.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get up to a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate when you purchase select Superstart batteries. With the power and capacity your vehicle demands, Superstart batteries are designed for lasting performance and consistent starts. Turn the key with confidence with Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Mom, I'm hungry. Popcorn?
We should live stream this.
Already am. With this new plan from Walmart Family Mobile, I get 40 gigabytes of high-speed data for under $40 a month. It's a limited time deal. Ooh, watch out, loose ball.
Whoa.
That's double the data with no contract or surprise fees. Yay, buzzer beater. All powered by T-Mobile's nationwide network. Makes me feel like I'm a step ahead. Available at Walmart. Double data ends July 31st, 2021. Hotspot does not double. See terms at myfamilymobile.com. Walmart Family Mobile.
Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. Conceived by visionaries, we set the standard of building excellence. We build safer and stronger. We dig deeper, push harder, climb higher, building stronger together. We are GBCA, the General Building Contractors Association. Visit gbca.com to learn more.
Bodega, Alpha and Omega. Siamese sailors sell celery sandwiches. Sawing-a-bada, serving platter.
Hey, Jamie?
Yes?
Did you want to try reading that line on the script there?
Oh, yeah, let's see. You could save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just not warmed up yet. Shouldn't be long. lie detector test.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive today.
The marmot mangled my mushy pork pancake.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hey, it's Mike Miss here. You know, Philly sports is big business, and we've got you covered every weekday with the Fanatic's Business of Sports Reports powered by Pico for Business. For information on how your company can save with Pico's incentives, just go to pico.com/more savings.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 97.5thefanatic.com, the Fanatic app, and now on radio.com. Live. More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's 1:30 across the Delaware Valley. I was ready to tune this. This is great. Did you see this, Daryl Morey? So this is awesome. Where is it? Let me find it for you. Here you go. This is a Sports Illustrated tweeted this quote. He told Howard Beck of Sports Illustrated, quote, "I get in trouble when I say stuff like this, but Joel Embiid's the most unstoppable thing I've ever seen."
All right.
That's Daryl Morey.
That's awesome.
That is great. So then Sports Illustrated ran a thing. You ready?
Okay.
Who's more unstoppable, Embiid or the Hassa?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know what a Hassa is, Frank?
That's right. Embiid or Harden?
Oh, is it a poll?
Yeah.
Who's winning?
I don't know. I don't do polls.
You're not a polls.
I'm not a pollsman. You do your polls.
Yeah, Marty Can's poll of the day.
Yeah, I don't click on them. Here, I'll do it for you.
Thanks, man. That's nice.
Who's the more unstoppable player? Oh God, I just see the word analytics and I shudder.
Oh, really? Is it an analytic thing?
Where is the poll here? But it's a whole idea about the East. It is. Listen, I love the fact that Brooklyn is there. Like, it gives you a good team to hate the whole thing. I don't know, dude. I can't find the poll.
I'll try to find it for you.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm going to vote Embiid.
Well, of course you have to.
Tony gives us a referee's point of view. Hello, Tone.
Hey, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
What's up, baby?
Not much. Hey, before I jump into the 3-point thing, Blake Griffin's done.
I hate him. He was done 5 years ago.
Not that he's shot. Too.
He's shot. Yeah, he's got nothing.
No more that explosiveness. It's done. So what's he going to play? 10 minutes a game?
Yeah. And it's another hollow man. They're all hollow men on that team.
Hollow man. Cool. Now 2-3. Me personally, now I'm beginning to hate the 3, and it's because of the NBA. I had, going to college camps. I was at a camp that Duke Callahan was at, one of the NBA referees, been an NBA referee forever. I was asking.
By the way, let me just tell you, Tony is a referee. High school games across the city, some college games. He does a lot of stuff.
Man, so I was talking to Duke, and I asked him some questions on technical fouls on it, because I was asking about Draymond Green and why I don't throw him out the game, because these guys be over the line. He was saying, he said, with it being entertainment, everything that Draymond does, the camera's going to be on him. So we have to. So it's entertainment, but these kids watch the NBA, and I hate it when I do, especially a high school game, or if I'm doing a league game around, certain areas, because nobody can make a layup.
No.
Just the basics. And just the basics. No. You remember on a 3-on-1 fast break, what you do? Yeah. Point guard takes the middle.
Right, you wings. Yeah.
And they come towards the basket.
Right.
Now it's point guard takes the ball in the middle. Yeah. The wings go towards the 3.
Yep.
And the point guard
both spread out.
Yeah. And you don't even have to play defense, because the point guard is not going to go to the basket. They're going to pass it out to the wing, or they're going to stop at the foul line and and pass it out to the 3-point shooters.
Yeah.
And these younger kids, they can't shoot and they don't have fundamentals. So watching the NBA has killed them. They're pros, so they can do that.
Yes.
But I just
no, they don't learn the game. They don't learn the rest of the game.
They don't learn the game. They can't.
Nah, dude. Listen, so I gotta tell you real quick. I'm little kid ball, right? When I tell you little kid ball, my Massimo, right?
I know what you're going to say.
So there was a kid playing on the team, and the kid was good. The kid handled the ball and all. This kid is stopping and popping from like 25. I'm going, what are you? I gotta tell the kid, I go, yo, dude, no. No.
I know.
You gotta learn the game, man.
I know. You got little kids. You got,
I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, yo, dude, understand the game before you start bombing away.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like over the weekends, I do games, and sometimes I do like 8th, 5th, 6th graders. Sometimes the younger ones are just shooting up, trying to throw a three. They're not even strong enough to pick up the ball.
I know. Well, you know what it is? And they push the ball, right, from the side. So,
right.
They develop horrible habits.
Horrible habits.
I mean, look at Lonzo Ball. The reason why his shot sucks, right, is that comes from early on playing.
Yep, those bad shots, and they don't have fundamentals. They can't make.
I feel like an old man saying it, but not for nothing. You still got to understand the game.
But they don't understand the game. That's it. The basics. That's what I was saying. I should go back into coaching, coach younger kids and fundamentals. Because I would have no three shot, because they can't make layups. They can't drive to the basket. They don't.
God forbid they drive to the basket.
They don't drive to the basket, or everybody's flailing like, where's the foul?
Oh, they're all crying too,
but they're watching the NBA.
I know, you're right. No, I agree. They mimic the game.
That's why
they do. They cry. I can only imagine having to deal with reffing those games.
Sometimes during the game, I'm like, y'all got to stop watching the NBA because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine, Tone.
That's why I tell them, watch women's college basketball, women's pro basketball, and high school ball. Learn something.
Yes.
Because sometimes I'm like, only thing is,
you're right.
It makes those games go faster. I can get out of there quicker.
Thank you, Toe. That's great stuff, buddy. No, but you understand?
Well, yeah.
Like when it comes to, listen, I'm not telling you in the NBA you should get rid of the three. I understand what a big part of the game is. It is. I just think there's too much. And the problem is, even my sister says, because my nephew, Joseph, plays middle school ball, whatever it is, ninth grade. And, everybody's bombing threes.
Yeah, and it may lead to dumb basketball. Now, the NBA should be the best of the best, but remember, I pointed this out to you. I showed it to you, but we didn't get into it. Before the All-Star break, the Nuggets lost by 1. And I forget who they were playing, but Jamal Murray got the ball. Somebody grabbed the rebound. Jokic might have grabbed the rebound, outlet to Murray, and he's pushing it. And it's a 3-on-1. And both of his teammates went to the three-point line. One ran to the corner. Other guy ran to the, sort of that angle shot, three-point shot. And none of them cut to the basket. None of them. And you were down 1, right? It's one thing if you're down 3, you got to get somebody out there to shoot the 3. Time expired. He had to take some ugly shot with a man on him. And as long as one guy cut, you won by 1.
Yeah, you win the game, right?
Yeah.
You win the game. Dude, I'm with you. I mean, again, it doesn't mean you're going to take away. I just talked about for college basketball, for grins, what would it look like? But you still got to understand, there's some beauty in the game. It's great that you can shoot the ball. But there's a lot of other beauty in the game, too, including a mid-range. I know that, the NBA is one thing when we talk about analytics.
Oh, they hate the mid-range jump shot.
I know they do. But, below the NBA, where everybody else plays, that's not the case.
Right.
Let's go to Aaron. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Aaron.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
So I'm in my mid-40s, so I grew up on old school hoops. I love the three. I love how it creates spacing, but I do agree with you that it's infuriating when teams don't use that to their advantage and they just run up and down the court chucking them up. You look at a team like the Jazz, I wonder how good a player like Gobert would be, if you didn't have that kind of spacing.
I know. No, you got a league with no bigs,
Yeah.
All right, and he's got all the room in the world.
I actually have a recommendation I think you guys could talk about in terms of the NBA, and think about it in terms of baseball with the DH. Maybe have some teams have a 3-point line and some teams don't. You start to get to see who, different types of play.
Wow. So if you came to the Wells Fargo, the Sixers would have the option not to play with the line. Is that what you're saying?
Or you could dedicate it to teams like baseball does, and you know when you're going in, like, hey, you know what?
You were talking about being fascinating, right? Imagine this if it's home court and you had no 3 on the home court. That would be wild, Kevin. Aaron, I'm sorry. That would be wild. Wild. That's interesting to think about. That's good stuff, buddy. Thank you.
Our net's 12 feet high.
No, but imagine that. Imagine if you're the Sixers, you get rid of the line.
Yes.
Right.
Our center court is a pool. You have to go off the diving board to get to the other side.
That's a big advantage. Harvey in Germantown. Harv, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, Ant, how you doing?
How you been, Harv?
Hey, man, I totally agree with you about the 3. I'm old school, and I respect the 3 because everybody can't shoot it. But I don't know. The way I grew up, we was always taught to play inside out, And, if you have somebody who can shoot it, hey, shoot it. Everybody can't shoot the 3, and I respect that. The only way to stop it is to put somebody on him who can stop him, if you can. But to play the whole game shooting 3s, if I have a big man, and if you still there?
Yeah, I'm nodding. If you can see it on YouTube, I'm nodding.
If I have a big man, like if I have an Embiid, I'm going to use him. I'm going to throw it inside to him the same way the old Sixers did with Moses. They played it inside out.
And listen, I by no means do I think that Embiid should be relegated to the post because he's a freak, right? Like he does everything.
Yeah, he can go to the high post and shoot it and can go low.
Right, and he can drive, right? Like he's got incredible touch.
Yeah, he can pretty much do it all. He can play with his back to the basket. Right. He can face up. He's got a little bit of a handle. I don't like to see him dribble 8 times because he used to get in trouble when he doesn't do that anymore. But he's got the whole package, really. Yeah. So you can utilize him so many ways. It's almost like I went to a Phillies game a couple years ago because my son was playing, right? And Phillies had a clinic. And that was the first time I saw a shift. And I used to play a little baseball. I was never that good. And I'm saying if somebody is shifting all the way to the right, well, won't you hit the ball to the left instead of trying to pull it to where everybody is? It just doesn't make any sense. Do you understand what I'm saying, Ann?
Yeah, I do. I do. And when the shift is a little different because when you where you're pitching a guy, right, you're going to force him to hit it somewhere. So they decided to say, all right, well, you're going to shift fine. I'm going to give you a launch angle, and I'm just going to try to hit a home run off you.
Yeah.
Try to drive the ball.
But if I'm a batter and I have if I can bat that good, like if somebody's throwing me a pitch where it's going to make me pull it the other way, but I have the ability to hit it where the shift is not.
No, I hear you. Believe me, I completely get it, and it's just an interesting dynamic. And I was really kind of floored, Harv, by Andrew. I think about you, right? You got the old school mentality. Andrew's got completely new school. And the 3-point shot, with just throwing around in college, Andrew's talking about it being a junkie without it.
And if I totally agree with you, because I grew up watching, when it was superstars playing college basketball. And when you watch college ball now, it's like,
it's not that good.
I still like to watch it because I love basketball.
Right, but it's not. It's you're right. It's not. It's the quality. It can't be when you're taking all the talent out of it.
Nah.
Right? When you're taking, because it's not just the top 3 picks in the NBA aren't playing. It's most of the first round. They're all kids or they're Europeans.
Yeah. It's so watered down, man. It's
just
when
not as good. The level's
when I talk to younger guys, they're saying, "Well, you're too old school. You don't get it." But I do get it. I mean, and I respect the 3 because when I go out on a basketball court, I'm saying to shoot a 3 is way outside of my range. And my game was nice. I'm like you, Anf. I used to play a lot of pickup ball. I never got to a high level, but I love basketball. But my range wasn't any deeper than maybe 17 feet. But I knew my limits. But when I go out and to where these guys are shooting 3s, and I used to actually shoot a jump shot. You jump up and you shoot it. I can't get it up there, and that's
great. That is great. Oh, what a pleasure, man. Always great to talk to you, buddy.
All right,
be safe, man. Thank you. Andrew, this has been fun. I've enjoyed it because, like what he's talking about, like college ball, right? Listen, there's teams I like to watch, like programs I like to watch. Like I always like watching Villanova. They're well coached.
Yeah.
They play really good ball. But when we were talking last week about college basketball and the apex of college ball, when you got NBA stars who are playing 3 and 4 years. Now, they're playing their conference tournament games twice a year, then the conference tournament, so they're seeing each other 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there was legendary battles and legendary rivalries. I mean, that's where, Duke, North Carolina.
Right.
And watch. And again, you're not going back. I'm not going back 30 years. You could. But the point is that this whole thing has shifted where now it's, if you're any good, you maybe play a year in college and that's it.
And that's going to shift even more.
It will.
You got the G League.
So
people going right there.
Exactly. They're paying. It was only a matter of time before somebody goes, listen, we want to pay these kids, right? Because college, the days of free labor are over, right? And that's what college was. And either college basketball has to pay them and pay them more than G League, or your product's going to be inferior.
Yeah.
Because it is an inferior product.
And plus, let's face it, these kids that are going for 1 year, they don't care about school. Remember Ben Simmons' documentary? He was in trouble with classes. He goes, why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to go to class?
And nothing. He was right.
Yeah, he's like, I know I'm getting drafted number 1 overall next year.
That's why the system's messed up.
Yeah.
You're going to force a kid like Ben Simmons to go play a year and half-ass it. Because he had no business, he had no interest in being in school. So, listen, which I understand. He should have a different opportunity.
Right.
But I'm just talking about the sport itself. That's why I brought it up. To make it interesting. Somehow make it interesting again. What else do you do?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You don't watch it. You don't care about it.
No.
You really don't.
Till tournament time.
Right.
Or if it's like a 1-2 matchup.
Right.
Like tonight, Gonzaga BYU's playing. Right. It's 1 and 2 in their conference. I'll probably put that on. But I've been watching a lot of Gonzaga basketball this year because they're fun to watch. But other than that, if it's a normal night, I'll go Kings Hawks over college.
Right. All right, we got to do our picks real quick.
Oh yeah.
So daily number time. I don't know, dude. Flyers. I don't know how they don't get well against Buffalo.
Yeah, I think you take the Flyers, and I think you take the game and a goal and a half, which is plus 106. This has got to be a beatdown game for the Flyers.
I agree.
Because the Sabres, like you said, they stink. And meanwhile, you've been losing the last couple games. This has got to be a beatdown for the Flyers.
I'm with you. I don't see how it's not. I know it's a big number. Flyers are minus 250. So that's a big number. But if you take it down and you lay the goal and a half, it's plus 102. Or you lay a goal at minus 140.
Yeah. Caps at home against the Devils with the over-under 5.5. The over, minus 130. So I'm going to I would parlay the Caps because it's minus 200. So that's a big number. I would parlay the over and the Caps to win it against the Devils.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'll give you a college game today. Tonight, Notre Dame -8 against Wake.
Okay. Are you going to continue to ride the Dragons?
I'm riding Drexel over Elon, -3.5.
Screw Elon Musk. Let's go, Drexel.
I'm all about Drexel. And you know what? I think BYU keeps it close against your squad.
Is that right?
It's 14.
Okay.
So I'll take BYU against the Zags. Plus the 14.
Duke, 13-point favorites against Boston College.
Boston College is bad. The line's inflated, but
Okay.
Boston College stinks. I wouldn't touch it. I don't think Duke's very good either.
Yeah, well, they're not, right. All right. Yeah, it's about it. I like the Leafs against the Peg at home tonight. It's another hockey play.
Yeah, they're coming back off the trip, though.
Good point.
But I hear you. I mean, it's, Peg. Peg's got offense.
They do. That could be one where they light up the lamp a lot.
Yeah.
Go Flyers.
Yeah, I like it. Go Flyers is right. Let's sneak in Tommy in Fishtown. Tommy, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Hi, Tommy.
There is nothing better than following an old head like your boy there. He's great. Clearly, he knows the game, but that takes you right back to those Ryan Howard days where the guys go, they got the shift. Why doesn't he lay down a bunt every now and then?
Yeah.
You understand why they say it, but it's just not,
right.
How it goes.
Right.
So listen, I wanted to call. I got 2 quick points on the 3-point line thing. The first one is you, of course, are enthralled by the idea of that because it makes Ben truly the perfect player. To take away the 3-point line from Ben.
I got to run. Give me the last one real quick.
Yeah, quickly. The game won't change. There's still the spacing issue. There's still guys in the corners knocking down threes. Thanks, Dan. You guys
Thanks, buddy. See you, brother. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for hanging. Great conversations, man, as always. We appreciate your input. Have a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Mikey Miss, Tyrone Nat. Coming up next, we'll see you in the morning.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The Kid in Net. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Pets Plus Natural, locally owned and operated for over 30 years with the area's largest selection of all natural pet foods, treats, and supplies. To keep your furry loved ones happy and healthy, visit petsplusnatural.com. Flyers look to bounce back from their loss against the Capitals when they face the Sabres tonight. Carter Hart will be in net. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 7. Our Flyers Weekly Show with Jason Martinez leads you into the game beginning at 6. Quarterback Dak Prescott agreed to a 4-year deal with the Cowboys worth $160 million. According to Adam Schefter, deal includes $66 million signing bonus, the highest in NFL history, with $75 million due in 1 year. Andrew Brand checks in with Mike today at 3. Speeding puts you, your passengers, and others on the road at risk. Slow down, save a life, be safe, PA. More at penn.gov/safety. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's Cuz. Listen, spring training isn't just for ball players. You could also get into shape before the warmer weather. Yeah. It only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40 plus pounds with NJ Diet. NJ Diet's contractually guaranteed program starts with bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, saliva, blood work. Then NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep it all for the rest of your life. Not sure if you can do it alone? You're fully monitored by their certified staff, and you'll also get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet's all natural, no shots, no hormones, no surgery. Lose 20 to 40 plus pounds in 40 days, contractually guaranteed with NJ Diet. Located close by in Princeton and Cherry Hill. You don't leave your house. NJ Diet, also available nationwide with live online video consultations. Visit njdiet.com or call 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET. Or go to njdiet.com and lose the weight for good.
Hey, it's John Kincaid from my friends at Window Nation. That recent blast of winter, well, it's not being well received. Not in your cold, drafty house. This is the time that you need to be taking advantage of the virtual home show extravaganza that's going on right now with Window Nation. You get 2 free windows with every 2 that you buy, and there's absolutely no limit. Plus, you're making no down payment. There's no payments, and there's no interest for 24 months. So imagine warmth, security, cuddliness in your home during 2021, and you're not paying for it till 2023. Over 1 million windows installed with an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating and over 10,000 online positive reviews. If that's not enough for you, just think about your wife and kids feeling a little